and floor opens up, and you see the giant spider robot arises. And
Oh
as it is rising from the ground, it looks to you. The closest one, who is the Stellars?
Hmm?
Yeah,
Yep.
looks to Stellus and says, "Intruder detected." And you see the mouse opens up, and you see some sort of a thing that is charging something up. And with that, everyone roll initiative. Woo!
no. Boy.
Gotta open up sheets real quick.
Real
Um,
quick.
At the first glimpse of the spider,
Mhm.
Zordred's gonna pull out that imp that that wizard fella gave him, and tell the imp to show the wizard what he's seeing, in the hopes that maybe the wizard can help them in the fight in some way, shape, or form, whether it be through information or something else.
Reminds me, whose info was it? Character name, not
Huh?
the.
I'm bringing up my notes now,
Yeah.
but that the crazy wizard at the lighthouse, he gave me an imp.
Crash Crunch.
Yeah, that's it.
Almighty Crash
That's
Crunch.
true. What Crash Crunch can do in this situation.
The imp's
Definitely
name is Mickey,
interesting.
by the way.
Drag it to hell so we don't have to deal with it.
You know, last time he called you, he came with the demon army and took your reward, right?
No, I'm talking about more like he probably won't be able to teleport or anything here, but he has some communication. He said with the imp,
Okay.
and so I was thinking maybe he could take a look through the imp's eyes as to any weaknesses or ideas on how to fight this thing.
Okay.
But that was like as soon as it started up, I was like, "Hey, imp,
Okay.
tell Crash Crunch, show Crash Crunch this."
Let me see the. I think they can talk visually. They can just talk, but I don't think they can send visuals over the
We can
long
describe
distance. Yeah, the imp is like, "Hey, master, it's seeing some sort of weird golem." And like it seems to be like communicating with the Crash Crunch. Although you don't hear what exactly he's saying. But yes, it's usually assumed something. But that
Okay.
is happening on the backgrounds, and Crash Crunch will know about this. But hey, as giant spider robot is charging something up against your friend Sellers, what are you doing?
What does this look like? Does it just look like the picture? It's just a giant spider golem?
Yep, it's a giant spider golem.
No, no weak spot to hit for massive damage?
In fact, there's a huge energy tank that you hit for always critical damage. Yeah. No.
I'm wondering, up here,
Yeah.
there are bookshelves and stuff here. Is there anything to hide behind up here, or is it just like a...
That one is a balcony. It's kinda. It's almost at the eye level with this thing.
It's like 100 and some odd feet tall, right?
Would we
That's
be
that
slightly
area.
above?
Actually, yeah, that is true. It is much taller. I'll say it's 30 feet high. So if you're up there, then and staying in the inside area, you'd be covered.
I'd be...
Yep, you'd be covered. Because
So would I be hidden right now?
angle-wise, the spider robot wouldn't be able to see you. So those of you who are here, you guys are 60 feet ahead.
Yeah, this
60?
platform's 30.
Was it 30?
The gray,
No, I thought-
the gray platforms are 30. The black
And then the black
platforms
ones are 60 feet high.
Okay.
Or 60
Okay,
feet
so,
up.
so yeah, my
I'm-
memories are coming. Okay, so 30 feet, 60 feet, So gray ones are the eye level of the spider, and the one above here, you guys wouldn't be able to see the spider if you're inside of the platform, but if you walk to the ledge and look down, you can see the spider.
Okay, so we're hidden.
Essentially, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna have to move forward then.
Meanwhile,
edge.
my character is just stuck. It's Actually, give me a second. I gotta check something. Okay, yeah. My character is just
Shit.
sort of stuck on ground level. Lower initiative than the giant spider thing. This is
This is
this is gonna be an
fine.
this is gonna be an experience.
The position.
I assume that doesn't hit.
12. Yes, it misses. You shoot the thing and it bounces off the metal surface. It's like ting.
Bonus attack. Damn it.
It goes like ting again. With that doesn't seem to have too much impact.
Shit, I'm just gonna call out, hey, dumbass, up here, ignore the completely harmless creature down there. No, 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 no. And then run up here and move a little bit over here.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. I used up all my actions.
Well, if I survive the head, at least I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I'm too far away to use anything else.
Frederick's turn. Familiar.
He's gonna get near the bot and start like flying around it and pecking at its legs, trying to pester it.
All right. In the 30 by
Let's
30 feet
see.
spider, the tiny crow is pecking at the thing. Notices that its beak is probably really hurt. It feels like you're beaking at the metal.
Actually, yeah, Frederick's gonna have to take the dash action and attempt to get. Frederick's just gonna dash around
all
since
right.
he has only a 5 feet of 50.
While that's happening, Zordred, you're up there. You see the thing opening.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to see. You don't entirely get a good vision unless you're on the ledge. But yes.
Okay. I'll move up to the edge
You see the spider.
and do 2 longbow attacks on it,
All right. Make your
just to test the waters.
21
21 to
hits. However, let's see.
It's a non-magic bow.
You do notice that the arrows hits on the direct surface, and usually most of the armors and whatnot, it could pierce it even, but you notice it actually bounces off.
Shit.
Mm. If this is a golem, did we need our weapons to be adamantine?
Probably, yeah.
I keep forgetting that's a thing.
Or magic, but I suppose he has magic resistance too.
Well, I guess I'll save my arrow because I am smart now.
That's why I wasted all of mine. I'm a dum dum.
And I'll call out to the team that the arrows don't penetrate. Not at least non-magical arrows don't penetrate. And then I'll move back and put away the bow. Actually, hold on, that was 10 feet to get to there. 60 feet down. 10, 20, 30, 40. All right. I'm going to start heading towards the stairs. And I'll put away the bow and start taking out my close range magic weapons.
Alright. And the spider's turn. It's going to be dunk, 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 dunk. Moves 30 feet.
Oh no. Oh no. It's moving. It's moving.
However, you do notice that it's not moving that fast. However, Its leg is pretty large and long, and it will use the 10 feet reach weapon.
Oh my god.
That's
They
15.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I assume they do, yes.
Ah, fuck.
You alive?
I need to run a very. Give me a second.
Need to make a new character?
That's a 57. Yeah, it's 57 slashing damage.
Well, so much for that idea. So I'm at -2 HP.
Okay.
Fuck.
It comes to you and slams a giant legs like once, twice, and pierces you, and you're currently on the ground. Bleeding out. Make that saving throw. Oh no.
I'm too far away. Is there any chance your unconscious body can move closer so I can healing word it?
Probably not.
Why don't you use your cunning action to get the fuck over there?
I'm not Karma. I can't move that fast anymore.
Well, you're a rogue. Bullshit your way there. That's what rogues do.
Alright.
That's
Make
the most I can
death
move.
saving throw, and next turn will be Lace.
Alrighty.
Okay, Nani.
Yep,
Actually, I'll ask when I get to my turn.
That is a success.
that is success. Yes.
Alrighty.
You get 1 point for his life. Lace.
Whew, this. Hmm. How smart is Leia's? Fairly smart. So she's gonna test before she goes all out. I am going to. What do I want to do? Advanced technology? Meet the Eldritch abominations of the world. I cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. First one hits, and hits it for 5 points of damage.
Yep. And it gets shoved 10 feet back.
Alright. They shove 10 feet back. Even though it's a giant spider, you see that this giant spider, 30 by 30 feet, is shoved like that 10 feet with a tiny beam that just strikes it.
Well, that's
It's like an elephant and a mouse.
you hear Lays yell. Well, that definitely epitomizes the watch all this ancient technology meet my fist. And Lays is just stay up on ledge.
Alright, okay.
Well, my crossbow's probably not going to do that much, so I guess I will cunning action. Action, okay, 30 feet, action dash to 60 feet, cunning action dash to 90 feet. I can make it to the stairs,
Okay.
and I'll have to end my turn.
Frederick.
I love
Someone
being so far away from you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I guess there's Wolfric missing, that's sad.
I don't know if Ayla will ever come back.
Frederick. It's familiars. I will skip the turn.
Oh,
Your turn is skipped.
Frederick.
Alright, we're back. Next time you do that, I'll skip your turn.
Sorry. There's not much Frederick could do. Other than fly around the Spidertron doing the dodge action. So if he does get attacked, it's gonna be at disadvantage.
Alright, Zordred.
Let's see. So we know we activated the floor when we activated the power.
Yeah.
Do I see, looking down, specifically more in this door area, do I see any changes as to a way past the spider?
Door is lit up, yes. Unlike previously.
The door is lit up?
Yep, there was incantations and runic signs on the door that wasn't activated before. Now it's active.
We may be able to get through the door.
Ah, that's fantastic. I wonder if we can outrun the spider.
No, you saw it move pretty slow towards.
We
The
could,
unconscious
but
fella.
we don't know if it has any ranged attacks.
True.
Hmm.
You said this was a drop of 60 feet?
Yep. We can jump down if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna. Let's see. Roller time. Wee.
Wait, shit! I just
wonder-
realized something. Those were 2 separate attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I could have done Hellish Rebuke in response to the first one.
If you want to do that, then I won't stop you. Would you like to do that?
All right.
From beyond the
So-
grave.
So roll a DC 15 dexterity save.
It fails.
Alrighty.
630 is shit.
Give me a second.
Actually, it's the same as mine.
What does it say about you?
So that is max. Okay, yeah. So it would be. Wait. It would be okay. So it would be. Oh, this is even better.
Max level.
So that much fire damage?
And that's. Yep.
Alright. You do notice
Nice.
is that all the fire sprouts up from you and as your eyes closes, there was like tiny scratches on the golem surface and they start to like get healed up. And now golem is like blinking shiny.
God fucking damn it! Oh!
To be fair, I don't think it was ever dealt damage. to
Noni,
it.
that's my
You know.
entire. Damn it!
That's the before
Oh,
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast,
So Eldritch
right.
Blast damage is still dealt. So this is healed
Oh.
before.
My nuke damage is fire. Ah!
Oh,
It's Golem! It's Iron Golem! It has
Mhm.
few more stuffs, but it's pretty much basic as in Iron Golem.
hey. I mean, at least we know now.
Rampage, you're right.
Zordra, as he leaves the area, those stairs after like looking down, he yells out to Kay and says, "I think we can open the door and get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go to this lever," and he points to this one,
Were the levers on the upper level or the lower level?
lower. But
Okay.
Zordra doesn't care about heights.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Those are just runs towards there.
It's gonna be a really stupid idea or a really good idea. We'll find out.
Alright.
Or both.
And the spider is going to swing one hand at the crow. Attacks with
There's no
disadvantage.
knowing him.
Actually, yeah. One's with his leg.
That'll hit.
And
Kill
it
him.
I wonder if it will
hits.
kill us.
And once the crow falls out and die, it's not like you can do anything with the second attack, so we'll make the second attack against crow. It's gonna bite the crow and going to chew it, and
That's a fuckload of damage.
the crow is.
They just disappear, don't
You see
they?
the crow as it poops is getting grinded in his mouth. And
Nom 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 nom.
It shits in his mouth as it dies.
And the crow and the giant spider moves over all the way over here. And Stellaris, your body is currently below the spider. It's just like thing.
He just activated my trap card.
So let's say true. Yep.
Mine's a list.
Now all that fire attacks have advantage.
Fire
Yay.
takes it advantage.
All right, so now I make death save.
Mhm.
Damn it!
Yeah,
That's a
one
failure.
Fail. Like group has no healer. This is a serious problem. Do you
I
guys
can heal them.
Yeah.
I'm just too far away.
And positioning wise, why were you there while everyone else is like up there?
We were solving a puzzle.
No, but I think at the end of the session I mentioned that like place yourself while the things are opening, right?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I just left my character where they were.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I was up here, but now I'm second guessing about that.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Leia's will look at the Spybot and go, "Oh, you done fucked up." Is he technically in melee range of me?
Not your melee range, but his melee range.
Hey, as long as he's not within 5 feet of me, I'm going to cast first level Hex on him.
Mm-hmm. You place a hex.
And I get my Eldritch Blast minigun revving.
Alright, both of them hits, and Golem
goes
is
back.
20 feet.
Yep, goes back 20 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. 16.
Approach me
20
again,
points of
and
damage.
I won't hold back. I taunt the robot.
Okay. You see the Golem's head kind of tilts and is like, error? It's getting pushed away by his
How does this keep happening?
Tell it to divide by 0. We'll break it that way.
No, Leia's true taunt would have been, get closer to me next time, and I'll make sure you go across the room.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
It's so weird. I see your mic muted and we hear your voice from the other one. So,
Well, it's to make sure we don't get a reverb.
yeah.
I could get to the thing, but the problem is Polaris is dying. And even if we could escape, it'd be difficult to get him out without defeating the thing.
Just get near Polaris.
You're
My
not
next
later.
turn, the spider will be across the room. I can guarantee it.
Alright, I'm sorry, Zordred, I'm going to abandon getting near the switch right now to try and get closer.
Okay.
Move that far. Coming action over there.
So
I don't want to just... That'd be within 30 feet, so I can get up on this platform. Am I hidden? I don't know how it works in front of the stairs.
I think it's
Wait,
a
what are-
stealth roll. It's generally stealth rolls versus passive perception.
I'll say you weren't seen at the beginning. I'll say your passive stealth applies here and you're hidden. And your passive stealth is much higher than his passive perception. So unless you do something... I mean, if you come here though, you'd be visible because, you know, you're in the open space moving. But yeah.
Well,
so
there.
yeah. This is.
But if I come here... I'm gonna make an attack. I want to try and do something.
Okay.
Which one of you has healing word?
K does.
Is it 20? It's 20, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn it. Oh, fuck it, I'm using inspiration. Screw that.
Alright.
There we go.
It's high noon.
It's high noon. How much damage is it? 15... 20... let me get the calculator. 17 plus 15 is
32.
32 points of
I'm
damage.
doing sneak attack as well.
That,
Roll that twice.
that requires a conscious ally in order to take advantage of.
Well, if I have advantage.
He is unseen
just work.
attacker because he is the
Oh, fair
currently
enough. So he
unseen. Yeah,
He
hidden.
does get sneak attack.
Your sneak attack, roll it once more because you crit.
Oh, I didn't realize that worked as well.
Alright. So 32 damage plus 16 plus 19 plus 25 that it already took.
67.
It's taken 92 points of damage so far. And you see that visibly your arrow pierced into like a tiny area where you see the gaps in between the metals, and you see some of the fires are queuing up. It explodes a few parts rolling around, and it's clearly noticed you now.
I hope that fire doesn't heal it. How far did I just move? 10 feet. I can move another 20 feet to there. And then if I cunning action, I can get there.
Wait,
Alright.
give me a second. Does cunning action count? Use a bonus action.
Yes.
Damn it.
I can't get close to you either way. I don't want to be on the ground.
True. At least next turn you'll be within range.
I can.
Oh crap! No, you have to account for the vertical range.
We're doing D&D
You'll
range,
be able to-
so if he can move 30 feet, that means he can do 30 feet in any direction. Diagonals will be treated
Alrighty.
as straight up is. Doesn't matter, diagonal up, diagonal down, or just straight up diagonal.
Alrighty.
Cool. I can get to you next turn.
Alright, Zordred.
Alright. Yeah, I changed the plans. Bonus action, I will rage.
Mhm.
And I'll run and jump off. I don't know how far I jump, but I'll land.
Jump off. 60
Superhero pose landing.
feet. You have resistance to fall damage or something, right?
Yeah, and I'm raging as well.
Alright, so damage. Resistance don't stack up technically, and fall damage is technically not three physical type of damage. It's classified as fall damage. You take 10 points of damage as you fall down.
Okay.
Yep.
Price to pay for the express ride down. I think that's what I can get with 40 feet of movement. And I'll yell at the spider as my eyes return to like a very faint reddish glow and just say, "Hey, you piece of 8-legged piece of shit, get your ass over here, and I will fuck you up."
He's
And
now
while
got
he
two
takes a
people
drink.
yelling at it.
What was your action?
Oh, I guess I could dash.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Don't get
suggesting
too
that
close.
if you
One lead
use
him
your
away.
action to do the intimidation, you could actually, I'll say that it affects him who he attacks, if you want to.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright,
Let's do
intimidation
that.
check versus his wisdom save.
Okay, let me see if I do my smiley intimidation like I always do.
Hold on.
He fails the saving, yeah?
Are you trying to make him come closer to you or get further away?
Closer to me.
Alright.
He want to taunt the spiders.
Actually,
Alright.
I'll stay more like right back here in hindsight. Trying to get him further away from you guys.
Fine! Alright.
Trying to get him further away from you guys since you have ranged attacks. And also away from the unconscious fella.
Alright, that is your turn, and Spider definitely listens to you and turns around and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30 feet.
Yep.
It comes closer to you and it will. Wouldn't it be funny
This is
that it
gonna
does
hurt.
the intelligence that other spider did thing? Stuff. But no, it doesn't do that.
Disadvantage.
It will try to bite you. A 16 hit.
No.
Alright. And then it's going to use his leg. 18 hits you?
Just hits.
Alright.
Don't you have 19?
No, with my weapons out, it's 18.
And one of the leg pierces you, and it kind of hurts, but that's about it. You take half of the damage, you're raging. And Stillis.
Don't crit fail. Don't crit fail, man.
You have luck
Oh,
blade even
God.
you crit fail.
Damn it!
There you go. No, you're alive. That's all that matters. Lace.
All right. Here's the funny thing about how choose whether a creature is affected by it, because the text says you can push the creature up to 10 feet away. So
Yeah,
I'm
you can choose to. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
since Zordred's now got his attention, and Lay's is about, I'd say, third or fourth goal was to get it away from the corpse that was now her companion.
It's not corpse yet. He's just
Anyway.
bleeding out.
I'm gonna do a Coffee Lock favorite. Double Eldritch Blast with Quicken Spell.
All right.
Oh my god.
Switches to
All
the end of the room.
with advantage! Ah! Oh, I may have gotten zealous with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore the 16-9. I got too happy.
3 of them hits. And
That's great.
the total damage would
Damn.
be 8 plus
Let's see,
Is there any benefit
13,
for
21?
plus 5.
is there any
29
benefit for like critical successes? Oh. There was the
20.
Oh yeah, it was the 2 rolls. I just noticed that. It actually automates it.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot out the Eldritch Blast, and with his curse, it will take additional damages. Let me check the and damage is
I mean, it's
2 plus 29. It's mass class every time for me. God damn it.
We're doing some good damage.
Yep. Bunch of rays comes out. This time it doesn't really push him back. But you can see him getting staggered. It's like he's getting hit from behind. And while that is happening, Kay, you see the spider being distracted.
Okay. How far is he? It's 30 feet exactly. So I can move, then bonus action move, or not bonus action, action
You can just
dash.
move like this if you want to.
Would I not take damage from the fall? I'm 30 feet up.
However you would move, you would take damage anyway.
I was about to say, okay,
Well, no,
give me a second.
Healing word
Healing
has
word
range.
is 30-foot range.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
getting at.
Yeah.
It has a 60-foot range. So
So action dash to get there.
You can just cast it where you stand if it's 60 feet.
Is it 60 feet? I thought it
Yeah,
was
You need to
60
be on the
feet.
ledge. Yeah, you just need to be on the
Good
ledge
lord.
to see it down, because you know he's 30
Oh,
feet down.
That changes everything.
I know, that does change everything.
oh, you thought it was 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could even cast it like before you climbed the. I don't know. I guess you have
Yeah, I could have done it ages ago. I'm sorry.
to.
But I'm bringing you back up. You're barely anything, but you're back up.
All
Kay
right.
just likes the spotlight, is all.
You heal for 3 points of point, and your eyes opens up and see the spider has taken some severe amount of damage.
How
If you don't
close-
attack it, I have a plan.
Don't attack it?
Just run. Yeah,
Okay.
just take the dash action to get up here with the rest of the squishies.
Yep, you yelled that out.
Wait, does Zordred hear that in his rage?
Your choice.
Because I plan on attempting
In
to fuck
Laze's
it up.
terms, she would just see the Polaris start to awaken, and she just says, "Get your ass up here now!"
Should I attack it?
Do what you want. Do
I mean,
what, do what you
can.
think Kay would do.
Kay would
Oh,
get the
Kay
fuck
can
out of-
attack. I'm talking more about Polaris.
I have an idea. I have
Oh.
2 different ideas, but I could only go with one of them. If I hadn't done that hellish rebuke, I would have been able to do both though.
Ah.
There are
That's
bookshelves and shit here, right?
Yep. There are a lot of books.
Can I cunning action, bonus action, hide behind them?
Yeah. You can hide. And
Alright.
the ledge is has a certain things backing up, so you can kind of duck under the ledge. Yeah. Although
I have advantage. I should have rolled twice. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You have a full cover if you were to duck down. That was
Alright.
and you're hidden.
And then I'm gonna move a little bit down, just to get
Alright.
slightly out of position.
As you're taking cover, Zordred, it's your turn.
All right. Defender.
Mhm.
I'm putting all of Defender's bonus into AC.
Mhm.
So I have. Oh, how badly does that thing look? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do reckless attacks.
Okay.
With all defender going into the weapon.
All right.
Because fuck it. Let's have some fun.
You have to get a little bit closer.
That's defender.
That hits.
That's Warhammer.
That also hits.
That's defender again. Thank God I did reckless.
Hits. Yes.
And let's see where we're at with that first.
Are you
So that's,
5 feet or 10 feet away?
I'm gonna whatever I need to do to be in melee range.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20. God damn, this is a big spider. 25, 30, 35. Okay, I'll just move around there. Just in case I go down, I'm within, hearing distance. Let's do the damage here.
Okay.
Let's see. First hit is 23 damage.
Mhm.
Does that include the... Yeah, it does. Okay.
Let's roll your damages and yeah.
Warhammer is 11.
Yep.
And Defender again is another 11.
11 plus 17 plus 11, right? So 39 points of damage.
I guess so.
And yep. You see this thing has taken some severe amounts of damage, and you see many of the back parts being exposed, and you see the electricity is kind of buzzing off. Lightnings. And what else would you like to do?
Fuck it. I'm going to action surge then. Let's go. Continue the reckless.
Alright.
Now this is the true JoJo.
The last one misses. Total your hits, roll your damage.
All right. 11 and 15.
15.
Because I don't think because it's action surge, I don't think I get my radiant thingy back on an action surge.
Alright. So some way to go. But yes, you see this thing is quite hurt. Anything else?
I wish I could keep attacking. No, that's it.
Alright, and Spider Robot, think is smart, will do something really dumb. Is going to collect intellect.
Wow.
Attack that you shouldn't have an attack. It's a saving throw. Roll in saving throw. You're smart now, so
Zordred?
yep, Zordred. Yeah, from his eye, you see the glowing laser pops out, and you
Woohoo!
make the saving throw, and nothing happens. That's his turn. Next turn is Stellis.
Okay, so first question: is drinking a potion an action or a bonus action?
For yourself, bonus action.
Okay, then I know what I'm doing then. Actually, okay, I'm split between using a spell slot to get the hell out of dodge, or using
you're-
it to.
You're a warlock,
Just-
aren't you? Like pure
Yeah.
warlock? Oh,
Yes.
Those things are precious bullets, I'll tell you what.
Hmm.
So if you can organically get out of a situation, that's fine. Magic's kind of a last resort.
Okay.
For a pure warlock, anyway.
So yeah, my thought was like either A, get the hell out of dodge very quickly and easily, or B, slow that thing down and maybe do a bit of damage over time.
How bad damage does it look right now, Nani? You said it was like lightning buggering off of it.
Yeah.
We have no idea if that means it's almost dead or it's halfway true.
Nani, are you checking my spells?
Yeah.
Nani, are you peeping on this?
Well, he's a good DM, making sure we aren't pulling bullshit.
If you get to check our stat sheets, can we check its stat sheet? Like, come on, it's only fair.
Oh.
Like, come on.
He's the almighty
Technically you
DM.
can,
Don't
'cause-
question him.
Cause the video in the YouTube will have like a sheet up there, so you can actually check his stat. After the session, you can watch the video.
Yes.
Yeah, I am. You'll realize my violent
Okay, I know what
reaction against.
I know what I'm doing now.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, I'm moving over. Oh wow, this is actually moving over here,
Mhm.
and then for my action,
Mhm.
I will cast. Actually, do I? Okay, no. Yeah, I will cast. Hunger of Hadar.
What the fuck is that?
It's.
Could you post it in Roll20?
I think it makes a tentacle slapping thingy.
I
It's
Those are the arms of Hadar.
I think this thing is AoE tentacle slapping.
This is it. Yes, it is. I believe it's from
Oh.
Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
I think it's standard. I think it was.
Are you?
I used it long ago. I think. One of my
I'll-
player used it against my NPC.
So
Yep.
basically, I'm opening up a little like portal thing that's just gonna be full of tentacles.
All right. Where is it?
Also,
Kinky.
anything. It's a 20-foot radius sphere of pure blackness. Let's do a little draw shape. Hold Alt and Shift to. Let's see. So. To that. The. Actually.
Wow.
Actually, let's-
Milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Right next to Zordric.
Milky.
Let me just move it a little bit. Let's say it's right about. Let's say it's right about here. Let me change the color of it, so you can actually.
I think you can choose the color option to make it like inside black, so it's literally a black hole.
Technically, you can't place the thing inside of a creature. But yeah, I'll say you can put it up or down or somewhere in the nearby. Though.
Let's say it's.
Creature is 30 by 30 spider. Yeah, you
Can
can't
you
put it
put it
like
under the
inside of it.
creature?
Yeah. The furthest you can
That'd be
see
cool.
is on the surface of the creature as a center point.
As in, like, I can't have the center point be in it, but I could have like. I can have it so part of it is in the creature, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So
So where would so it is like right under the creature or something like that? Or is it a spider? It has some empty spaces on the leg.
yeah, let's say it's right. Let's say the center point is right under it.
Okay, right below, you see the tentacle is like caressing the sensitive points of the spider. Yeah,
It's underside.
it's robot, so nothing weird here. Nothing weird.
So yeah, and
You will take the damage on the beginning of this turn, and also,
Yep.
as long as
Also
portion
bonus
of
ac-
it is dipped in there, movement speed will be high.
also, you said drinking potion was a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Can drink a potion of greater healing,
All right.
and alrighty,
All right. You heal.
I am
for
now up
13.
to 14 hit points,
Alright, should probably remove that.
How
and
are
I
you
end
14?
my turn.
You should be
Huh?
higher.
No, because I
Should
was
be
at
16.
-2.
Negative. concept of negative doesn't exist. You'd be at 0 when you are going down. You'd
Oh,
never
okay.
be
I'm,
negative,
I'm
so,
used. I'm used to third edition where negative was a thing.
Yeah. So add yourself 2 more hit points from there.
Alrighty.
All right. Lace.
Alrighty then. How roughed up is it looking at this point?
It is some. It is a lot of parts exposed. Electricity zipping out. Some of the leg doesn't seem to exactly work. Kind of being
Alright.
dragged along as it's moving.
Gonna do me another quickened Eldritch Blast.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And how much damage is it? Woo! This is
Let's
the most
see.
sad part.
5,
Uh,
16. 16 damage, I believe.
2 of them hits, I believe.
Yeah, I'm counting the 26 and the 24.
So yeah. So 16 points of damage plus 186. He has taken 210 damage so far. Woo!
That's a lot of damage.
Alright. Would you like to push it, or is it good as is?
That's my action and bonus action, so I can't do much. Unless I want to keep yelling at it as free action.
No, the pushing thing. You can still do the pushing.
No, it's got a Zordred's got this handled. It's got a tentacly void under it. I think we're fine.
Alright. Okay.
From my hiding spot, I want to sharpshooter hand crossbow it.
Alright.
Damn it.
That misses.
Inspiration. I'm gonna do it.
You're using it so abusively now. I mean, you don't yeah.
What?
Alright, it hits.
Surprise, bitch!
Roll your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Allies within 5
As
feet.
well.
And those buttloads of damage, yes. Yep. He seems to be very hurt. Yes.
Well, I guess I'll bonus action hide again.
Alright. Zordred.
Okay.
Wait, I have advantage. There we go. Move up here.
All right. I do what I do best.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
Do you do
20.
reckless?
Yes, yeah. Sorry. Reckless, everything going to defender. Same thing as last time.
Okay, you should announce it before. Yes.
Sorry,
Oh,
it was the same thing, so in my mind I wasn't thinking about it.
Alright.
Crit.
2 of them hits. Roll your damage for Warhammer and Defender.
The 22 doesn't hit?
Oh, yeah, 22 hits.
Scared me for a second there, buddy. Alright, so first hit is 22.
22 plus...
Second hit is 25.
25 plus
Third hit is 17.
17. 64 damage you will do, and how do you want to do this?
30 foot tall. Zordred will take Defender and leap and stab it in the leg and pull with his giant strength up, flipping in the air, landing on its back where its head is, and then taking its warhammer and shoving his it into the spider's face.
Okay.
And then when it's all crunched up, he takes the axe and he just splits the crunched up face in two.
Alright. You grab this crunchy face and split it in two, and it kind of rolls apart, and some of the module that used to be the spider's mouth, you hear something as it falls on the ground. Self-destruction sequence activated in...
Oh, shit!
And you see something in the spider starts to blink. Blink.
Run away?
Blink.
Time we got.
initiative?
Blink.
I yell at everybody, it's gonna blow! Hide! Get down! As I dash, I have 40 feet movement default. I don't know how many seconds it takes to blow, but I don't
Everyone
know.
will have an action to do something. A turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll wait till my turn then.
Okay, I guess we can do it one by one. I thought that we were just all taking one turn. But yeah, Celis, as you hear the Zordred shout out, what do you do?
Well, let's see. So that would be. So you're just gonna. Oh right, there's the whole dash action. That's like what? It just doubles the movement speed.
Yep, doubles your movement speed.
All right, cool. Um, gonna use my dash action to get up to this spot, and I believe it on your end. Did it show? Did it show my token like moving in the path I traced out?
That's fine. I trust you.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Race.
All right. So Leia's hears that the spider's self-destructing. She just goes, "Ooh, I don't want to miss that." She gets up on the railing with a flask in her hand and starts to drink it. I cast third level false life. 10, 15 temporary hit points.
Okay.
It's
That's
gonna be
great.
glorious.
Part of firework. Kay, is your turn.
I guess I'll move down to Polaris.
Okay.
I can be crouched down without taking an action, right? I can hide behind the.
Yep.
And I want to take the. That was a bonus action, cunning action to dash, so I want to take the dodge action
Okay.
in case it's a dexterity saving throw. And that'll be it.
And Zordred.
So we're just gonna book it up the stairs in this corner and duck down.
All right. You know that is a 60 feet. I guess you can dash. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. With
Alright.
dash, I have 80 total movement.
And you see the spider beep 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 and turns into the pure light, explodes, and everyone make the dex saving throw. Those with the cover, you can add +5 to your saving throw. Raise, you're in the ledge still. You're at like half cover, so add +2.
So that's 7.
Zordred would have advantage from what is it?
The second level
Danger
barbarian
sense.
ability.
So everyone up on the 30-foot ledge has
Oh.
the +5 bonus, right?
Except Layla's, because she's standing on the outside.
She's been cool.
I already added the +5 bonus in the sheet, so it is 23. Don't add anything to it.
Okay.
I did not add the +5 bonus in the sheet, so that would be a 16.
All right. I think everyone makes it. Yes, everyone makes it with the plus.
Cool.
Except Raze, who rolled 5.
This is gonna be good.
Blasted back into the wall.
And with the loud sounds, a blast of energy engulfs all of you, and you take 61 points. Half of those make it. And Rayless, you see the beautiful explosion that just it turns into pure white, and all the shards of the spider just blasted. You see some of the pieces of the spider gets blown away with the explosion. It's beautiful.
What type of damage is it?
It is the
Fire.
Fair. It should be a mixture of fire, bludgeoning, and force damage. 3 of them. Yeah, I'll say the 3 dice. First 3 for fire, and next 3 for force, and the next 3 for bludgeoning. So yeah, 4 fire, 3 bludgeoning, and 3 force. Yes.
Wait.
How?
Because
Wait, what was?
I'm a
what
little
was the-
thing called a tiefling.
Alright. You resist the first 20. Let's see. 4 dices, which is.
10 to
plus
9
2
and
plus
8,
9
right?
plus 8, so half that. So you take 15 less points of damage. So you take 46 points of damage, and you get an inspiration. Woo!
That leaves me on 1 point of health. So you guys who are sensible and who duck down and cover, just see Leia is encompassed by this explosion, and when it subsides, she's just up against the wall going.
Holy shit,
That
they're
was
crazy.
awesome.
How is she awake?
No, wait. I drank the flask, so I'm at 16 points of health. So she's not as rocked as before, but she just goes.
both of our warlocks are at only 16 health.
God,
And,
she's crazy.
Did
Did you like damage your head in that fall?
Yeah, and race, add inspiration if you haven't. So.
So wait, what was the thing for the save?
Everyone made it. Save
Except-
was save was 16.
All right.
So you take half damage.
Yep.
Unless you have evasion or some other ability like that.
So I take half damage, so it would.
30.
Does that
I
knock you
wish I
out?
had persistent
That
rage.
does.
I'll give you a healing potion.
All right.
Alright. And
So I'm at.
initiative is over.
Long rest. Woo! What do we see
sure
after that explosion? Like once the smoke clears, we yell out if everyone's okay.
You see the door had been crushed and blasted open.
Ooh.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
First, did you hit your head, Laius?
I don't
Do you
know.
need to be healed?
I don't know. That was great. She's in this delusional high right now because she may or may not be a bit of a pyromaniac.
You are a crazy bitch.
Yeah, I
Crazy
know.
bitch you live. Quite amazing.
God damn. I say duck and cover, and you say cheers.
Not only does she
Yep.
duck up and cover, she stands up on the ledge, braces her arms outwards, takes the full force.
Damn.
I don't really
That
wanna
reminds
rest
me of my
here.
crazy days.
But I also don't
No.
want to move on without healing, so whoever has healing potions, we should probably spread them out.
Yeah, I sit on 10 of them. I could use a few myself. I'm about half about what I usually feel. Actually, a little bit more.
I'll share some with Laius, and you use some on yourself.
Yeah, I'll use 2 on myself. Why not? So
I
that's-
just realized something. I should have just. What was this? I should have used Shielding Aurora.
I don't know what that does.
That way, I only would have. It basically gives me resistance to all damage.
Hey,
Oh.
who else wants some healing potions?
I
Or
would.
should we actually sit down and take a breather, study some books and whatever while we wait?
I think we should go ahead.
Leia's won't actually take some healing potions. She's like, nah, you guys have it. I got like 20 ways to fool the enemy. I'll be fine.
I have quite a few
Can I
spares. Are you
insight
sure?
check her as she took the blunt force of some fucking explosion?
Sure. She's telling the truth. She has magical bullshit that could help her out in a pinch.
Bullshit.
All right.
That's the entire game, to be honest.
Anyone else want some healing potions?
Yeah.
I would.
All right. I have 8 left.
Dude, I have
Um,
16. Just use mine. use as many as you need. I don't think you'll use all 16.
All
You have
right,
16 potions?
Well, I mean, technically I have 18, but I like the ones around my belt.
Oh,
Mayor.
fuck. I'm going to drink 2 more of mine.
Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably tell you guys. The potion on my left or on my right on my belt, that's a potion of poison. Don't use that. That's purely to trick the enemy.
Duly noted.
Just to be sure.
So, what? So are those regular? So out of character, are those regular or greater healing potions?
Regular.
Regular. We're cool like that.
Yeah, they're for out of combat use. Just stock up on them.
All right, I'm gonna take 4 of those to start with and
Alright,
save
I'm happy.
my potion of greater healing.
You have a potion of greater healing? That's amazing.
I got
Get off the
2.
table.
I used
Ooh.
one of them.
Alright, I'm back up to 70 health if we're metagaming a little bit.
All right.
Spider had 300
Alright.
hit points if you're medicating.
The spider had 800 hit points?
300.
200.
Where did you
300.
hear it?
Oh,
Alrighty, so
You think we did 800 damage? We could
I'm
bust
like,
down the
I
door
can't-
with that
I
damage.
mean, I'm not that good at math, but damn.
all right, so I'm gonna be using 4 of those regular healing potions then. So
Mm-hmm.
first one. All right, get 7. So it's at 5. Go up to 6, 7. That would be 12. Next one at. Let's see. So that would be.
Actually, can you guys discuss the battle plan before moving forward? Because I quickly need to go toilet. I'd be like a minute.
While we're
Wait.
waiting a little bit,
Okay.
I pull out the imp and I tell Crest Crunch through the imp what we've discovered so far. In terms of, starting from the professors, M0K, their golem likeness of their soul transfers into the golem, their unique different puzzles, and everything else, to see if he has anything he would like to add to it. Any thoughts he would add besides saying it's fascinating?
He says, if you bring anything that he can add to his collection, you pay.
What do you say?
If you bring anything that can be added into his collection, he said you pay.
Okay. Does that include any puzzle?
I think so.
Not just the one that we were sent to get?
Small or large, I think you pay.
It's good to know. Thank you. Hey, Imp, what's your name? Actually, I think I know your name. Hold on, let me think. Your name is Biggie. That's right. No, that's how I have it on my character sheet. Imp dash
I was
Biggie.
I was gonna dig through the bunch of notes. Thank you.
It's like, yeah.
We called a giant spider.
Kill
Mhm.
a giant.
9? This is the golem spider.
Oh.
You did a bunch of cruel abilities too. Sad that they never worked.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be right
Is he
back
outside?
as well.
No, I'm gonna make sure he's inside.
Oh,
I think he's outside.
okay.
You know the beam that drains intelligence? That sets your intelligence to 0.
Mm-hmm.
It would have done nothing to you because you're wearing the headband.
Yeah, I think we discussed that last game.
Yeah. It's like there's a dumbification beam. Man, it's like nothing happens. Like what?
I don't know. I may need to buy this off of K
Yeah.
and forgo trade K my boots. If
I like
she's
that
willing.
fight.
I was thinking about making it stronger. There was temptations crawling on my back, but I stopped myself.
I mean, considering you one-shotted the first person it hit,
I think it was the type of fight where if we did well, it was actually pretty easy. but it was a danger if you didn't. And I actually kind of like that as opposed to the normal of it's a normal fight if you do well, but impossible if you fuck it up.
Mm-hmm. You know, I
Uh,
actually should have taken advantage of how you want to do this a little bit more creatively. I regret my how you want to do this.
Well, next time. There's one more
Next
golem
time.
living in here. So.
I should have used what is it, Hadgar's Hunger.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
I knew how I
strategize
wanted to
before.
do this. Is it was a I chopped off his legs and pushed it so it fell into the darkness, wrapped up in
How
tentacles.
how wide were its legs?
I mean, a width of 30
30 feet,
feet,
like-
and it was 30 feet high.
Yeah, width is
But based off the picture, I
Oh,
would guesstimate its legs went up to 30 feet, then went back down towards like 20 feet.
Yep.
I meant wide, not like tall.
Oh.
I imagine like 1/3 leg, 1/3 body, 1/3 leg. If you're looking at it like from the front, probably. So 10 feet, like up and down like this.
I was wondering if it'd be funny to like open a bag of holding and like it to put its leg in the bag of holding, like start hobbling around with its leg in like an extra dimension face.
Spiders, surprisingly though, if you take out one leg, it's still relatively
Yeah, they have like.
stable. Yeah.
If we had more players, I think it being harder probably would have worked. But conveniently, we had little players, so it was like the perfect difficulty.
Yeah, and we did roll pretty good.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Like Jesus.
Yeah, we critted 2 or 3 times in the fight, and that helped a lot.
And we like
Sneak
mooted the shit out of them.
Yeah, sneak
Yeah,
attack.
sneak
does
attack.
70
That sneak
damage.
attack crit was amazing.
God, every single inspiration was like a good roll.
Yeah, that was really good.
How many potions of mine did you guys use?
I didn't use any of yours. I used 5 of mine though.
Oh,
Are you
Considering,
sure?
hey, if you want to give me like 2 of yours, I can get to full health.
yeah, you can take them. I said whoever wants to use any of the 16 can.
All right, I'll use 2 of yours, and I'll have
So-
5 to spread out in case we go down crazily in the next fight.
So 6 from Polaris and 2 from Zordred.
I don't know how much Polaris took.
Well, he
I
says
took
6
6.
total. Yeah.
Oh, that was really good roll. Yeah, I'm like max health and feeling really good. Like I'm all jacked up on healing potions now. Like, you know when you drink that extra cup of coffee, you know you shouldn't have drunk, and you're all wired? That's Soldier right now.
I'm
Like,
back.
come on, guys, we gotta go. Let's go, let's fuck up a wizard. Let's go.
We can do it. We fucked up a spider. We can do anything.
All right, I'm
If
back.
Laylis is back, I'm gonna walk by her and go, "Are you sure you don't want a potion?"
I'm
It's perfectly fine. There's
Wait a
no
minute.
problem with using
So
it.
this is a short rest, right?
Got my own forms of potions, and she brings out a bottle
Oh.
of booze. Got my
I
own
hope
forms
this-
of potion. I'll be fine.
don't
I would not
think
have
this is
given
a
you
short rest.
potions.
If this was a short rest, I would not have used so many potions.
Neither would I. I want to move on quickly, so I was like, use the potions. If you guys want to take a short rest, we can, but I would have not given you potions.
Can I make a perception check, Nani, on the area? I know the door is cracked and crumbled, but as well as the spider rose up from somewhere. So I'm curious as to the condition of the floor.
The floor is shut at the moment and is does not seem to be shaken. I guess there were some like places of the floor that have been like damaged and like dunked in, but you notice that like probably the hole below the floor is probably filled with something, and these things are like damaged, the platforms, and like, more damaged than ever. You see them like about to fall, but they should be stable for a moment.
Okay.
I know it's damaged, so there's probably not going to be anything I can look at. But can I try and investigate the golem's body to see like how it worked?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Can I assist? Because I am smart as fuck right now.
All right.
Is there any magic involved? Can I roll Arcana instead?
Whichever is higher, sure.
Oh, well, Arcana is way higher.
Mhm.
Wait, did my Arcana get
I'm not
lowered?
proficient in Arcana if that accounts for the help action.
It's fine.
Oh right, I'm not wearing my headband. That's why my Arcana is lower. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, gave the smirts to Zordred.
You do feel that most of the things have been blown away. However, you do know that there was a core. Some of the pieces that used to held it together that have been blasted apart, that have been scattered across the room. You kind of like gather them along with the soldiers' helps. And you get destroyed golem core if you want to add it in your inventory.
Yeah, how much does it weigh?
It should be pretty heavy, realistically. Let's see. I'm gonna Google something. 300 pound.
I need to check my bag of holding inventory. Yeah, I can fit it.
Alright. It had been exhausted, and you see the severe damage of it being blown up. But you do notice that this was probably what was feeding it, feeding the power into the spider, and caused that explosion. Other than that, the spider robot is using a technology that you've never seen before. Although you can definitely tell this is a well-made creation. And yeah. All the parts that it have been using, which are not 20, you notice this is a very standardized. So different pieces that you find from the golem are very much the same. You feel like this maybe have been manufactured, and there might be more of this.
Oh God, no.
Oh right. Can I spent 2 arrows, I think. Can I look around the battlefield for them? For half of them? I think I'd get like 1 arrow back.
Yeah, you spend 1 minute looking for arrows, you can get half of them back. Although realistically, they have been, blasted at whatever. But don't worry.
Oh right, never mind. I forgot about that.
No. You can recover one of it.
It's 1 arrow. I'll forget it. And then I'll move away to the door.
Zordred, as you're looking through where used to be the door had been cracked open and had been bent. And inside, you see the similar type of a teleportation circle, where you have seen back in the dome.
Shit.
Well, barbarians first.
I have my weapons drawn. Is the door cracked enough for someone to walk through?
Yep, you can like kind of piece in. Yeah.
Okay, before I walk through, I'm going to check for traps.
Ooh.
Can you describe
Your
your
higher
Zordred
intelligence.
checking for traps?
Generic looking around, kind of tilting my head, get different angles of light to see if there's a string or something that it glitters. Looking for unique, different stonework on the
Are
floor.
you doing it inside or outside?
From the doorway.
Okay.
I'm looking around.
Okay, so yeah, everyone sees that Zordred is just like looking
Because
very
walking in would
curiously
defeat
at
the
this
purpose
destroyed door.
of traps.
Yes. With 16, you find nothing.
Hmm.
This is destroyed door.
Looks.
How dark is the room?
Okay, I step in.
Okay.
If it's just the circle that I see, I don't go
Yep.
stealthily.
The circle has been powered up. You see it's being lit up at the moment. And if you were to step in...
Oh, no, I'm not stepping in. No. Not yet. I'm making sure everyone is aware of this circle before I do anything.
Alright.
Actually, this may be a good point to take the imp out one more time and ask if the imp can translate the explain to Crest Crunch the runes of the circle to see where Crest Crunch thinks this possibly could go.
The imp looks at you and says that.
You're asking me to describe a complicated arcane runic symbols to him over the message.
I may be smart,
not
but I'm
good
not
enough?
wise. So, yeah.
That sounds like to me.
I should have made more better contract. And you see that you see that some voices explaining to Crestcrunch. It's like,
You see that one over there looks like a bent
with the little thing that is popping up from the up, and that thing is chained with little.
You don't know
K.
Arcana, do you, Imp?
It's like,
Or
Why would
Biggie? Oh, you've lived with a
at this-
wizard.
Lay's
At
gonna
this
peer
point-
into the room and see if she can't decipher the
Does
runes.
anyone, looking at the party, does anyone know?
Let's see, Polaris. So Polaris has a warlock invocation. Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Okay.
He can read all
Ooh.
writing,
Ooh.
All right.
so he might actually be able to. He would probably be able to decipher this.
Okay. First, let's do some rolls first. Arcana with advantage, because you can read your runes, and you may get a little bit different information from your ability to read the runes.
All right, so Arcana with advantage.
Yep. All right.
Hey.
First,
Ooh.
Lace, you do have seen these symbols and runes before, and this is a teleportation circle that was similar to the one that was in the dome, although it seems to be missing some features that used to be in the dome. And Polaris, you do know that reading some runic circles, most of them is about planar travels and to the pocket dimension. And you, with 22, you notice the differences as well. It is much clearer to you that the other one require only those who have been accepted by the directors can teleport in. However, this one, anyone just steps in.
It's missing some. You see Leia is just like idly smiling at the circle. She goes, "It's missing something."
An explosion? Is that what it's missing?
No. In order for it to work, if we wanted to destroy it, yes, that'd be the missing part. But
Oh.
if we want to get it to work, I don't know. It's missing something.
What it's missing is a restriction. See, the one in the dome, only those with permission of the director could use it. Whereas this one, anyone who steps in can use it.
God, I miss having
So
a
it's a
teleport.
function teleporter, and we just have to walk in, and boom, we're there. Wherever
Yes.
this goes. Do you know where this goes?
No clue.
Well,
It
that
involves
was
planar travel in
amazing
some
work,
way.
Polaris. Thank you.
I wish
probably
was
would not
smart
have
enough
stepped
to
into it.
comprehend.
If it wasn't for you looking at that circle.
Is that room empty except for the circle?
It is a giant room, though. You notice that it's the size that the spider can fit in. Although there's only like big enough craft for people to get in at the moment. But if the door was fully open, the spider would be able to walk in.
Oh,
Oh.
it
And
didn't open
use a
it.
circle. There's a giant circle in there. To
You
describe
could
it
have
better.
teleported the spider to bucket dimension.
That's the purpose.
Well, thanks to Polaris, we know what it is. Do you want to go in?
No, how do we know we can get back?
We don't, but that's the fun part.
True. I mean, they wouldn't have sent us here just to get sucked up into nothingness, right?
Well, they are kind of crazy.
Okay,
And I'm
true.
not going to lie. They are not the sharpest tools in the shed.
It's also true.
If
Frankly,
you're
I'm
wondering,
not-
yes, I use that phrasing specifically to get that stuck in your head.
I'm not
And-
really sure which one is the craziest out of all of them, Professor M or them. It may just be that Professor M has access to weapons. I don't know what they do if they had the same
Well,
access.
I think they're out of sync on time. That much I feel. I think they've been
Are they
stuck in
really
time
evil?
for so long. They're so eternal that they just don't know anything like any better as to the concept of time.
I wish we knew more about Perfect Green. I still don't know if he actually just
Yeah.
left to find something, or if he escaped, because why did he break a wall to get out?
I was so excited to hear that it was perfect green, only to hear that it may not be my perfect green.
It
there any
isn't?
loot- I know this is like a stainless
No.
steel factory, but is there like a piece of is there like a stone nearby?
Stone.
There's bits and pieces of spider.
Not stone.
There's
It's
some
iron.
crystal bits around from the spider.
Mhm.
Some of them used for its rays and visions and stuff. There's some crystal bits.
I just realized I was gonna say I tossed it to the circle, but the circle. Well, no, the circle also has to teleport golem, so it likely reacts to non-living creatures.
Non-living creatures.
I mean, we could send
Well,
the
so-
imp through first.
I mean, what do you call golems?
Bacon looks at you. He's like, what?
Oh, come on. If
Biggie.
you die, you go back to your plane.
Biggie, can you go through the teleporter for me? And if there's a way back, could you come back and let us know?
I am not
And
gonna
I-
piggy back.
Send him off.
Do you throw him or he's clinging to your hand?
I kind of gently toss him towards the circle.
He's grabbing to your hand. It's like,
I'm not going in there. What
Can
else?
Your
we-
master
I, like-
said you had to obey me, I believe.
No, he
What-
said that I need to help you to obey messages.
You're helping us by going through the circle and
And Leia
relaying a
just
message
goes-
as to if this circle has a return address.
And Leia just goes, well, and she pops the cork off another bottle of booze. I mean, I could.
No, stop it.
roll persuasion check with advantage as you're his
Oh, with advantage.
Get in there, you bastard.
And the biggie looks at you and says, starts to sing a really sad song. Slowly flying.
Before the imp goes through the portal, I just offer
Remember-
him going in.
My home, I will go back.
Can I hand him
He's flying off, and Oz is reaching to
Does
the
he
center.
have a weapon?
He does not have any weapon.
Can I hand him a dagger?
He's pocket
flying
size.
away at the moment.
Alright, never mind.
But as he reaches the center, entire circle lights up, and you see if you have placed any rocks on the circle beforehand, they all
I
disappear.
didn't know if he was running low, but I got him more anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Anything on the circle?
A new
is gone.
challenge. And now we wait.
We wait.
So do you guys
But
want to
not
play
a
a
short
card?
rest rate. More like a 5-minute wait.
Yeah, I have some cards if you want to play.
All right.
I don't know the rules of most games, actually. I usually cheat. I don't know how it works properly.
I used to know some D&D dice games and stuff, but I don't know them off the top of my head. One of them is kind of like Yahtzee. You roll 2d6, and the first one to get 1 through 5 wins, or 1 through 6 wins.
Do you want
I
to play
forgot.
52 pick 'em up?
As long as none of the cards go in the circle.
I can't promise that.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
Just throw him in the
I
ice.
have... Do I have any booze?
Can we open a card game simulator in Roll20?
Card games. Is there something?
Yeah.
There's-
I think it
opened it
Requires
once and
some
it took me-
setup.
I had to Google how to get rid of the card game.
Oh,
Because I know it's a thing. Because there are tabletop RPGs that use card draws instead of die rolls.
How many
No.
cards are we drawing?
let's play blackjack or 21,
cards.
whatever you call it.
Mine.
No, fuck you. That's my card. What's the rule of the 21? You draw a
start
card.
with 2.
start with
Technically, everyone knows one of your cards.
Is it 1? All right. You draw 2 cards.
And
You
then you
reveal one.
can hit. I don't know how to reveal a card.
Neither do I. We can just post it in chat. Stop
Yeah.
trying to steal my card, Noni.
What does it do?
I'm going to hit. I busted.
All right. So
Oh wait, no, I
something-
didn't. I got 21. I can't math.
I'll draw. Also, thank you for telling me you got 21.
You're welcome.
Ah, shit, I busted.
15.
Well, if someone else got 21, you didn't necessarily win.
God damn it. I'm out. At 4 cards.
Fine,
Yeah.
Noni, you can take my ace.
I'm stealing everyone's.
I guess Zordred won.
I have no.
Woo! Give me
Alright.
all your coin.
Me as a DM have no idea, but yeah, you guys are playing some card games, and some amount of time has elapsed. It had been about like 10 minutes after you see the biggie gets teleported back with some weird potions in his hands, like he have a handful of it, and it's like,
Hey, everyone, look what I got.
What are they?
These are the potions. They taste good. Ha!
and opens it
Oh,
up.
what do they do?
Can I try and recognize them?
Yeah, you can roll.
I'm gonna
Does it
make
look
it
like he drunk any of them?
Yeah, some of them. The one that he's clearly drinking right now.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make.
What kind of
I'm
check
going
is
to
it?
make an Arcana roll of my own.
Arcana check would be
I
fine.
assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggie, did
Ooh.
you see anything else in there besides these potions?
Biggie, did you find out what it was before you put it in your mouth?
Before that, Kay, as you're observing it, you've never seen a potion like this before. Lace, you have not seen this type of potion before, but given some of the ingredients in there, that some bits of it that is flowing in the potion, you do know that many of them has some effects that makes you focus better and helps you to think. And Polaris, you just by looking at it from the color and combinations, you have seen some similar potions besides, and it is a relatively rare one, but it is some sort of a herbs in your memory that increases your memories and ability to like logic a little bit better at a cost of a little bit of addiction. But generally it's not too harmful. You just don't take it for a week and it goes away. And with your Dead 20, meta wise, your intelligence would be increased by 2 for 24 hours. And if you have taken it, you need to make a con check, con save, and you may be addicted. If you're addicted, you should take it. Yeah. If you don't take it, you get disadvantage on intelligence checks.
How often do you have to take it?
Every day, 24 hour, it lasts.
Alright, so this dude's just being an asshole drinking them so much.
This guy's super drunk.
You know what? You know what? I'm just, knowing this, I'm just gonna let the imp, have him,
Okay.
and sort his own shit out when the crash hits.
He's drinking a bunch of the blue potions and says that,
Yeah. There's a guy in there. The big column guy, like the other one. And he gave it to me.
The golem
nice
guy
of
gave
him.
you those potions?
Yeah. He said he wants some, and I said yes. And yeah, then here I am.
This-
What did the golem guy say his name was if he told you?
Oh, it tastes like a blueberry, but he's a Mobius.
Professor Mobius. Neat.
That must be Professor M, as he taps his headband.
This
I didn't make that connection! Not without my headband.
this could be either very
I
bad
love
or
this
very
headband.
good.
Well, let's go in. Let's try and talk to him, see what's up. Maybe he's not as crazy as the other ones saying they're the crazy ones.
Well, is everybody ready for a fight just in case it happens?
Sure, but don't go in guns blazing unless we're actually in danger.
He's a
Alright.
really nice guy.
And you like continue to drink the potion. It's like
You sure no one wants it? It tastes like blueberry. If not, it's all mine.
Is your stomach even big enough to contain that much liquid?
you see his stomach is like swollen this big.
Oh, girl, I hate for it. Georgia, make him invisible again. I don't want to see that.
No, he does the invisibleness. I just hold on to him, but now I don't want to. His bladder is about to explode.
I think we should
You know
go
what,
in-
Biggie? You're fine. You can fly around and follow us around. We're gonna go back. You maybe we'll get some more potions. How about that? Thanks to your bravery.
Yeah, bravery, right.
I continue drinking.
So,
So,
fellas,
Stop me now, I'm having a good time.
y'all ready to? Hey, Biggie, was there
At the
anybody
same
else
time.
in there? Or was it just Professor M?
That's him.
Any other? Well, what else did you see? If there's anything else?
There were a lot of these.
pointed water.
I'm out of what?
Potions.
The potions. Oh, do those potions stack? So, like, if Biggie keeps on drinking them, where his intelligence, like, get to, like, 20, 30, 40?
They don't stack.
He becomes genius level.
Although you get
So-
higher and higher and higher.
The answer to life and everything.
He starts
Because
to
if each
get
potion
levels in
just says
Mystic.
your intelligence is increased by 2, theoretically speaking, they would stack, just like health potions.
no, the same effects, constant effects, do not stack. By the rule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you drink 2 potions of haste, they don't stack and stuff. But then, yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
At the same time,
Yes.
because that activated the moment he stepped in.
No, it activated when he hit the center. One of us has to walk to the center.
Oh. Well,
But
you know
everyone
what?
needs
You
to
have
be
the
within the
headband.
circle.
You have the headband, I don't. I'll listen to you. And I'll get on the edge of the circle.
Move yourself somewhere.
Make
Not
sure
the
you're
very
all in the circle.
If you want to be in the
Not-
circle, place yourself like there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I hope that's within the circle.
Alright, and
And
who walks
just
to the
before.
center?
I
Whoever
guess
wants to
Polaris.
go to the center, place yourself here.
Alright.
Go, shiny boy.
It's always Polaris who's going
get-
to the
I'll get
central
Polaris's
point
back.
of the danger. And like, it's nothing too dangerous though. Look at these battle map. Place yourself here. And those of
Can we
you
get rid of
on
the
the
car?
edge, place yourself around here. So yeah, Polaris over here, and Georgia over here, and the
I
rest
was-
of the group.
Yeah, I was
in
behind
the
Polaris. Like a bodyguard, you know.
center, on the edge.
You
I
know
have
what?
1 rage left.
Yep,
Alright.
before. As.
Oh, if you want
Um,
Nani, Biggie is not with me. He's separate. But I did make sure he tagged along.
Yep. He.
Also.
Right. I guess he's somewhere. I don't know if you want to do a token for him or not.
Also, before he steps in, Polaris is going to drink a potion of resistance. So either you can pick what damage type I get resistance to, or I can roll for it.
You were buying it from the starting item, right? When you were buying it, I think there you should roll for it. Before you make the purchase. But since you already made the purchase, why don't you pick? You should
I get
pick
to
it
roll
now.
for it.
You can pick it right now. You should roll for it before you buy it, so that you know what you're buying.
It says in like the stat block thing for it that you roll when you drink it.
That doesn't sound right.
That's interesting. I'll let you pick it.
'Cause
Whatever.
there's-
Don't worry about it. I'll
there
let you
are-
pick it for now. Next time we'll do it properly.
Let's go with psychic.
All right.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I have a feeling that's going to be relevant.
Maybe so. But yeah, but look at this battle map. But anyhow, you see there is a giant golem, similar to the one directors that you have seen in the dome. However, this one, some of his eye socket seems to be like broken up, and you can see like some eye like dangling a little bit on the lower side, and some of his arms and joints out of maintenance, and you can see the exposure, a lot of it. And Ozzy is like turns around to you. You can see like some sparks pops up from the areas, and he turns to you and is like, "Oh, hi. Hello. You want some potion?"
No.
Nani, quick question for you. Just
Yeah.
for my theater of the mind.
Yes.
The other professors, K and Zero and all that,
Mhm.
were they just as large as this Professor M?
Yep, they are the standard iron golem size. Although I think they're a huge creature. Let me check. Pretty sure.
No, I'm fine
Oh,
with it.
they're
I was just
large.
curious. 'Cause I was
Yes,
imagining those professors as like humanoid size, like my size, but you know, golem.
No,
They're like
they're
Goliath
they're
size.
golem size with the face of a human.
Okay.
You're Professor M, right?
Ah, yes, I'm Professor M. I haven't heard that word for a long while.
Are you in control of the spider golems?
A spider golem?
Golem shaped like spiders.
Oh yeah, I scattered them around the places. Haven't. Oh, you're interested in them?
Wait, as he's getting closer, can I use my helm of telepathy to surface level detect thoughts? I wanted to get
Yep.
within 30 feet of them to do that.
Yep.
So when we were 30 feet away, is he like malicious or
You look through
actually?
his mind, and you see he also is talking about whether you want them or not. He doesn't have any alternative motive. But you hear the surface thought is like, I wanna. It's kind of hard to see him. I need to get close. Type of mentality you are getting from his reading surface thought.
So
And
wait,
if you were to look at his eye, some of the eye socket that have been like broken down on the thing, you see the cracks on the surfaces and whatnot.
so surface level touch tell me he's trying to get closer to see me.
Yeah.
Okay. You spread the spiders around the campus. Can you tell me why?
Oh. Oh yes, I've done that long ago. Eh, it was to make sure that the other directors don't come out up from their dome. Well,
You know that they attack other people besides them, right? Like us?
it's a long story. The Perfect Green was asking the similar question, but we all agree that there is something in the world no one should see or need. This place certainly has a lot of it. Some technologies that gets out could bring havoc onto the living world.
So you release those spiders to keep the other headmasters in their dome, to keep them away from something very dangerous in this campus, and also to kill off anyone who was too curious and came to investigate said dangerous thing.
Well, my plan was to try to trap them forever, but clearly I can't do good enough against external sources until the shield broke down.
Perfect Green destroyed the shield?
It's not the Perfect Green. He got in after the shield had been broken down. If the shield was continued to be up, then no one would have an access to this place. I still don't know. Probably if I get to the dome, or if we were to get some information, we can see what happened to the shield. But I think it
Are
was
you
a
not
fluctuation.
from here?
Well, you
I
see,
thought-
I'm not really at the state to go back to the dome and join the others. I'm sure they would be happy to open me up once I join them. But all that is neat and introductions, but I haven't heard of your name yet, young one. I am
Kay Faraday.
Professor Mobius. And good to see you, Kay. You want some potion too? This will clear your mind a bit. And you see that he like opens up his mouth and like drinking it.
Professor M. My name is Zordred.
Nice to meet you, George Reed. Haven't
If you were scared of people acquiring these terrible dangers, why not just destroy the danger instead of creating more danger?
he look at you and says that, well, there are things I can do and things I cannot do. Well, I guess there was some restrictions that set inside of all of us, and especially me. I was a military scientist, and when we were making into the golem, I cannot attack the others, other directors, nor the college members. It's one of the rules.
You're programmed to not be able to destroy the dangerous thing.
Not the programs, but at least
What
the other
is the
directors.
dangerous thing?
Oh shit, I'm tired.
Georges looks at you and says that you can talk about it, but before that, what is your name, young one? And looking at the stylus, is finally getting close. He can see you. You have been silent.
The name is Polaris.
Oh,
So-
and you want some? I mean, it tastes really good. When I was alive,
I'm-
I took it every day.
Oh shit.
Thanks, but I'm good.
Oh, how about you over there? And points at the lace.
Hey. Sorry. I just got down from a rather particular experience. My name is Laius.
Oh, nice to meet you, Laius. I am Professor Mobius. Drink this potion if you want. It
How
tastes like
off-
blueberry.
I'm good, but I do have a few questions. If
So, yeah.
So many questions.
do you and I like motion to his golem form? How often do you try to repair yourself?
It says that, well, the body is out of my expertise to repair. Since we have branched off, I don't think I've ever repaired myself.
Can I
see.
try and use mending to patch up some of the broken pieces in his armor or
These
whatever?
pieces are magical and cannot be mended.
I'm pretty sure it says it can. It just can't. Hold on. This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but it can't restore magic to such an object.
Golems, all their forms are immutable. They have.
Oh, okay.
They have.
It can't be repaired by magic.
Well,
And-
long ago, the Professor Professor Zero was kind enough to repair me. But yes, that's long ago.
We actually came here from Professor Zero's laboratory. What would you all call it?
Laboratory.
Ah, yes. Speaking of that, I have a guess that you're here to kill me.
Actually, we're here for a cube
Oh,
of Krevik.
very well then. I sold that thing long ago.
Oh, fuck!
Come, I'll give you the cube. But yes, this area is dangerous, and until we get the shield out, I suggest all of you to leave the area. And he goes to one of the rooms, and he uses his arm to open up the door. Unlike the one that automatically opens in the other one, this one seems to be pretty hard. It's like he manually opens it.
Professor M,
Yes.
Are you mentally well? Because I feel like you were
Oh,
trying two different sentences there.
two different sentences.
You
Well,
were
I
in.
live for too long is a bad thing for the brain and the mind. I'm sure.
I have
Because.
some questions. I
Well,
have to ask. You said it wasn't programming, but you were restricted in some way. If it's not programming, what is it? Is it magic that restricts you?
grab something from inside and give you a cube. Unlike the other one, this one seems to be made out of like a golden metal on the edges. And he hands you over a cube of Krazik. Finally,
Take it.
I pronounced it without looking at the
What?
note. Yeah, achievement.
How heavy is it?
It is like a 5 feet, a 5 foot pound, 5 pound, very light.
Okay, I'll just dump it in the bag of holding. I still have so many questions. I want to actually know what is forcing you to act this way or restricting you to not attack the other. If it's not programming, what is it?
Well, when we were putting ourselves into these forms, I was the first one to made into this, and it was just something that everyone had it in themselves. So they cannot directly harm me either. Although I'm sure the Dr. Zero can remove the restrictions freely, as he is the one who created this body. But I don't have such knowledge as him. But yes, if the cubes are all you wanted, time to go home, boys. Leave this
If
place. And
you were restricted to not being able to hurt the other, that's like directly, because the spider golems you created can easily hurt them. So it's more of a direct thing. Indirectly, you can still cause harm.
um, I spider golems cannot hurt them either. I just make them think that they need to fear it.
Um.
Yeah, it was me who would later in the time put the memory restrictions in them, make them think over and over, trying to keep them to this place any more longer. But yes, would you do me a favor, if you would?
Was it?
I am pretty sure that the reason why the shield was down is external source. Although I am not sure why, but the nexus that connects to this one in this campus has been drained of its power. And as long as it is continued to be drained like that, then it will be quite hard to get the shield back up. If you would be so kind, bring the shield back up, and hopefully I can continue to keep them down here.
Professor M,
Yes, dear.
something you might want to know is that all of the professors, or at least Professor Zero, is suffering from memory lapses, shall we say. They. Well, Zordred was testing it. They seem to forget. They seem to forget their. I think they call it their short-term memory. Their short-term memory doesn't stick.
It's not the short-term memory, dear. That's a bit of a code that I put in when we were moving into the golem.
I need to turn this off so I can.
Well, if they were to recall information about certain criteria, then their memories would be erased. Well, same one is installed on me as well. But yes, when we were doing it, when I was doing it, I knew it was for the better.
I see.
So it is code, so it is programming.
He looks at you and says that I suggest you not to tell them. If you tell them, they will be able to unrestrict their memory. This whole world will be their playground.
Yeah, I don't really trust them.
So they're
Um,
so you're telling me they were naturally evil in life?
They're not evil, but you don't know how many years of solitary. Well, they were the brightest minds that this world could offer. But as a people, they're not exactly the perfect ones.
there are a lot of questions I want to know, but there are two I actually have in mind. First off, I didn't really follow what you were talking about with the shield. Did you guys? I thought you were built for this campus. Were you built outside and you later came in?
When the world was surrounded by fire, and the demons and the old gods returned to this realm, we sworn to ourselves that we will keep the knowledge alive in this dome. Even the world will be set on fire. So, we raise up the shield and hope for the apocalypse to end and outlast them. The plan
The
worked.
apocalypse is over.
We're still alive. Yes, indeed.
I think so. So I think I just realized, out of character, what's causing the whole thing with what's like draining the power of the shield. I forget what it was exactly, but the thing that was holding the door shut, not the door from the last room, but like the one the
The-
one from before.
The
we got
Perfect
teleported.
Green's
Perfect
office.
Green?
Yeah, the
It did say it was draining power from the surrounding areas. I don't know if that's.
Well, do you ask them in character?
No, what I wanted to ask is something different, but I'll let Polaris go first.
okay. So let's see. You mentioned something about a force draining power from the shield. I think I know what might be doing that.
Not from the shield directly. There are not enough energy to feed the shield.
If there was a magical seal put in place by a out of character, just real quick. Perfect Green's a wizard, right? Not like a druid or something. Because it's just something I forgot out of character.
What? What?
How do
Out
you-
of character, just out of character, real quick.
Okay.
Perfect Green is a wizard, right? Not a druid.
As far as
I-
Yeah,
I-
he's what was he described?
I
Yet?
knew he's
I think
one
I
of
have.
the two.
A crowfolk wizard.
Savani wizard is the
Okay.
correct term.
Okay, so back to in character. There was a magical seal put in place by a wizard who goes by Perfect Green, and
Yes, he came and asked why this had happened, and I told him everything I knew. I hope he does some efforts to restore the shield, but I'm afraid his motives are somewhere else.
I think the seal he put in place might have something to do with at the very least it might be perpetuating the problem, as it does drain magical energy from the surrounding area.
It had happened before he comes. The shield broke down before the Perfect Green have entered. He asked me a question, a few things, although...
Didn't we fix the power grid before we arrived here, or was that just the power grid to the floor?
That is the restrictor for the floor, to shut the place down or activate it. Every facility has such devices like that. in case an experiment goes wrong, entire place can be sealed in a simple switch.
Well, which facility handles the shield?
So,
I expect perfection from my DM.
okay. Well, there are two separated sections. One is the transmitter for the shield. There is a tower south from here, very far. It has been destroyed. Unfortunately, when the outsiders were coming in, and
That's not the really tall tower that was south of the map, right? He says it's destroyed, but I don't believe him because there was a very tall tower when we entered.
Let's see. Do-do-do.
You said it was like 100+ feet tall.
This tower?
Yeah, that
He's
tower.
saying
That's
that
what
this
I'm
tower is
imagining.
destroyed. Yeah.
He said that's destroyed, even though we know it's not
He
destroyed.
does say this is destroyed. You can ask him in character, but he says this is destroyed.
We saw it before. Did we see it not destroyed?
Well, appearances, the tower may stand tall, but it may not be functioning correctly. But, well, Perfect Green had to destroy that in order to exit the area. There was a...
Well, I apologize, Professor. You seem very talented in making these spider golems. Why can't you make other golems to repair the tower?
Repairing the tower won't be the solution. As you know, the Perfect Grim were able to enter the tower and the area even with the towers being intact. Now the tower is destroyed and the shield is entirely down, but without the power source back, it will be other intruders can force in whenever they want. It won't solve the problem.
So I have one other vital question. If we get the shield back up and running, does it only keep things out, or does it also keep them in?
This place was meant, at least, to keep the knowledges in, but at the moment, I hope that it's something that keeps all of us restricted in here.
So, if we get it up and running, we won't be able to leave.
Well, hopefully you will get the power source outside of here to be fixed, and you don't need to be in here for that.
How long ago did Perfect Green leave?
He tries to think for the end's sake. I believe a few weeks ago, but I
so
cannot
they're accurate.
exactly access the memory. He asked the questions about forbidden knowledge, and
So let me get
I-
this straight.
my memories, conversations with him are all deleted, I'm afraid.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but during a time of great war, you guys were sealed away to hold on to knowledge for the new world once the apocalypse ended. The apocalypse ended, and all you guys are still stuck here because you contain some dangerous knowledge that the world can't know, and so you're never allowed to leave. And if they do get out, and they are able to access their memory, which is currently restricted, it could bring another apocalypse. So you're trying to keep all the others and yourself trapped here so that you can never access your memory and remove those restrictions.
I do not recall what the memories of that we're trying to erase is, but since I have been doing this for a long time, at that time I must have thought that's a very important thing that I do this.
I couldn't hear what you said. What?
He's saying that he doesn't recall what that knowledge that he's hiding is, but he's saying that when he made the decision very long ago, he was quite sure of it, and he believes in that.
Are you happy?
So what I said was right. It's just I don't remember what it is. No one really remembers what's going on. They're just kind of following. Okay.
Whilst you're asking that, and says that, well, there is a lot of things to do, thinking of a new robots to make. Well, although I'm not as creative and delicate as making a golem like Dr. Zero, but I am quite proficient in making weaponries, and it is quite interesting to think. And look at the spiders. They live everywhere. In the cold, hot, in every terrain and houses. Their adaptability. They're the true.
I saw, Professor M. I saw when we entered, one of our colleagues entered the premises after us, and Professor Zero was it Professor K. They all look so alike except for their colors. They were able to put in the code to make their golems not attack our friend. Is it possible you can make your spiders not attack us? If so, it's possible we
It
can
tells
help with
you
the
that,
shield.
that I am, as mentioned, not as delicate in creating golems as Professor Zero. It's quite hard. It was meant to discourage all the peoples in and out.
So would they even attack you?
I'm afraid if I walk outside, and they would attack me as well.
Is the apocalyptic knowledge just something in your memory banks, or is it a physical thing? Here. I'm saying if all of you were to die, would there be anything to find? Or is it just up here?
It's not in our memory. There are some places you can access the memories, although I don't really know where.
I know what he's talking about is probably even outside my age, but can Zordred, using the headband as well as his experiences from 200 years ago, see if he can piece anything together of what he may be talking about?
Roll history.
Can I give you advantage?
Straight
help?
up no at the moment.
Can I cast
character
guidance?
Is not. You can cast guidance, yes.
Cool.
It's an
You're not
extra
really
D4.
proficient. None of you are really famous. Has any good reason to know their native histories? And Zordred is the closest one who can recall that. Yep, 18. You do know that there were multiple great wars in the natives' tongue. Something very simple story, and since a war story is a famous one, there are multiple of them.
Oh, wait, this is a history roll?
Yep, it's a history roll.
Because I actually have proficiency in that skill.
It is
That's
true
not the
that
point.
you two were delving the ancient ruins before, back in your background, right? When we were making it. Hey, if you want to, you can roll it too. Karma and not Karma. Oh my God, Karma.
Okay.
God. Yeah, K and any of you who are interested, roll it. It's unfair for me to say that only certain people.
Everyone make history
Everyone
rolls.
God damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
Still Zordred wins.
You two don't.
You get a history check, and you get a history check.
You get a history check.
18 is still the.
So Zordred and Lays, you
Nothing.
two get a similar type of information. There happened some big wars in the past that are famous. The biggest one that you know, heard about, is that there was a war of gods. There were a bunch of gods that were fighting each other at one point. And there was some big demon invasion at one point. Yeah, that's what you know.
I want to turn.
Do I know who the victor was?
No.
Just
I
that
wanna
there was a
turn-
war of some gods, I'm assuming good and bad, and
Yep.
as part of the war, demons invaded the lands.
You assume that the non-demons have won because there are no demons at the moment, but you never know exactly.
We
I mean,
won.
hey,
That's
you
the
never
answer.
know. They could have won, and then another war after that, the demons would push back.
Yeah,
You never know.
never know.
Demon Attack 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh boy.
I want to turn
Leia-
to the rest of the group.
Leia's puts her hand on her chin and goes, Professor M,
Yes.
do these mental restrictions also put restrictions, inhibitors, what have you, on one's personality, on one's desires, impulse control?
No, I did something to deal with this memory in specific, but I haven't touched anything that alters their intelligence. They're geniuses, after all.
Because either the other professors are fabricating incriminating evidence against you, or you're suffering from either insanity or multiple personalities. There's a
Oh.
recording back at their laboratory that has you in a very malicious light.
Oh, yeah, I think I made them quite long ago. That was one of the ideas to keep them trapped in there. They'll be so scared and they won't set their foot out.
That is true. They are really scared about setting foot outside that dome.
It is something that I came up with. Something to have their actions loop around so that they will be trapped in. Have you heard of a Mobius strip?
Yes.
It
I
is
don't
a
remember what it is now because my headband's gone.
strip. It is a loop that continues on forever, infinitely.
Yeah, Leia's puts her hand in the middle and goes, sorta?
You see that he does this, and you see like a very basic Mobius band strip. And it's like, it's a fabulous structure, isn't it? You follow
There's a
one
3D
line,
version as well.
you come back to where you started, and that's what I did for them.
So when they think 100 years has gone by, 1,000 years could have gone by, but they don't know any better.
He nods. Although they are geniuses. Given enough external factors that break the strip, and in the illusion the band snaps, they will find a way to exit this reality. Such as intruders as yourselves, or perfect green. That's why shield is important.
They were
My
calling
turn.
Perfect Green a headmaster. How did he get that position?
I'm sure, given the majority of the directors, you can be named as a headmaster, given that there are no existing headmasters.
Do you know about
previous one had been killed quite long ago, and after that, the Dr. K was the next headmaster for a long while. And after that, I'd assume he had taken over.
But Professor K still lives. So if Professor K was a headmaster, how did the headmaster title go from Professor Gray to Perfect Green?
That's some question that you should ask him, wouldn't it?
Because I look at I look towards. Hold on, I'm terrible with names. Polaris, and I say, Polaris, we're able to transcribe that circle. Would you think you'd be able to take the title of headmaster?
I could, though. I have to admit, most of when it came to the circle, it was something of a literal translation. But yes, perhaps. I don't know, honestly.
He might, Leia's will pipe up, he might require an intelligence far higher than what the headband could provide.
Well,
Nah, I think he can do it.
Hasn't the interpretation that those professors in that dome were smart, but not as smart as they think they are?
I mean, we tricked them pretty easily.
Oh, you underestimate their intelligence. They, as I mentioned, they are not people. Good people, at least in their mental sets, but they are geniuses after all.
Well,
Here's-
you know. I'm sorry. You guys go.
Do you know the physical damage that's on the outer wall?
I think that's something that has done by Perfect Green when he was leaving the area.
Okay. I just want to make sure you are not oblivious to the outside as well.
But he took down the tower, which took down the shield. So why would he have to destroy a wall to get through if the shield was down?
Maybe he didn't have a fly spell.
Sometimes shit happens.
What you gotta do? All right.
I still propose
Can I-
that question to Professor M because we don't know the campus that well, and he seems to have a better idea.
I do too. He thinks for a moment. What would he know? Let me check his intelligence. Or something. He thinks for a moment and says that maybe the tower was active for a short duration. Even though you shut down the tower, it won't immediately go down. Probably he has something very urgent.
Is anything missing?
From here? No. Well, unless you want this potion, that is. Give you a blue.
I grab the potion, then I toss it to Biggie.
Okay, he goes, ah! Yeah. It's like blueberry.
I want to turn
Actually,
to the group.
I have one more question.
Oh, a lot of questions today, isn't it?
We
You
know
said
jack
that
shit.
that this facility was created to preserve ancient knowledge, so that it would last past the apocalypse, and yet it is also designed to make sure that knowledge does not escape. If that's the case, why bother preserving it at all?
I think he decided he didn't want the knowledge to escape.
It was me, and well, mainly at least I think it was me. I cannot exactly recall what had happened back then when we were making this decision. But, yes, it was my directionality afterwards to keep them trapped in there. If you were to ask me whether that was right or wrong, or why even bother, I cannot tell. It's
Professor
just that
M.
I just know that with my mind at the moment, I knew it was the right thing. And yes.
I have two questions for you, both related.
Well, his friend said
You
he
seem
had
to
one
have-
question. You have two. His
Yes.
anxiety keeps getting on.
You seem to be the most sane of the bunch of professors that we've met.
Am I? And he drinks
Surprising.
Oh yeah.
Drinks some potion.
My question is this. You say you have memory missing. If there's anything that we can do to get your memory back,
No.
but at the same
You
time,
cannot have my memory back.
I was about to say, but if that proves too dangerous and your knowledge of what you're hiding is too great and we must destroy you, type thing. Like, would you like your memory back if we can give it to you? But at the same time, if that memory proves too dangerous, would you want to be destroyed? So you risk gaining your memory. You gain your memory, but you risk getting destroyed if that memory is too great.
I do not recall exactly what had happened, but I'm sure in my past I had many times or tried to figure out what this memory was. Results were all the same. I delete my memory and move on.
Sorry, and one more surprise question.
One
These
more.
potions that you are consuming, how do you make them?
Oh, it's quite simple. We have a production facility down there, and he like goes to this room and opens up, and there's like the like pile of it, mountain pile of it.
Oh my god. So I'm guessing we're still letting the imp just sort of keep drinking as many as he wants, sort his own shit out once the crash hits.
Yeah.
Like his eyes bulge out into the shape of the potion bottle, all Looney Tunes style.
Well, when I
Oh my
was back in the regular body, I was quite a big fan of this. So I did ask myself, why don't I make them myself?
Yes, but how are they made?
I had a production facility set up somewhere else, and there's liquid that pours out.
So it's
You're
pre-made.
familiar. It gives you intelligence. Do they come from the spiders above?
No, there's one of the facilities. I believe it was one of the rooms in X66, was it? Oh no, it was Z46, Z48. Yes, that was the name.
Also, Nani, as you were standing here, what the hell is this stuff here on the map?
Here is the similar one that you have seen on the monitor that like shows the general status of what is going on outside. Although this one is kind of destroyed.
No.
Yep, and everything out here is out of maintenance, unlike the other one. And here there is some sort of power source that you have seen like the other places. It looks pretty similar to the black circle that you have seen outside. You would deduce that this is probably power for this area. Well, if
So he's
anything-
opened up this door, but we don't know what's behind this door.
That's
No,
where
he
we
grabbed
pulled
the
the cube
cube.
out of.
Oh, that door only had the cube?
No, he has like a bunch of beds and yeah, like probably a place where he rests.
I'm going to gamble. I'm just going to walk in and take a quick peek.
There on your ground, ground is filled with empty bottles of that blue thingy. And on your right side, there are one place where the cube used to be at in the table. And on the other side, there is a bed, and along with it, some of the broken spider bits, spider robot bits, and whatnot. And yeah, some of the tools for it.
Any notes or papers or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, walk out.
All right. There's a
Right,
lot
now
of
I want to
questions you
turn
guys
to the
asked.
group.
It's
Alright.
tons of questions.
I think.
I want to turn to the group. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Right. God, so many questions. It's actually hard to keep track of what it was. But I think what happened is that this place was created or existed, whatever, to store knowledge in a time of war, of an apocalypse. And because it was a time of apocalypse, of war, some of that knowledge was apocalyptic. And this guy went rogue and decided the disinformation was too dangerous, while the other ones are just following what they're meant to do. So
He
they don't really.
mentioned that he
care.
doesn't exactly recall
I know,
the moment where he went rogue. Yeah.
but he still believes he went rogue. I'm not saying like he remembers that now.
Yeah.
And now, the mission has changed, at least from Professor Zem's side, to keep everything in, and he doesn't even remember if it's just pure knowledge or something that's here. But whatever it is, it sounds like this could actually be apocalyptic, and I don't think we should ignore it because it could easily come back to bite us if we walk away.
I mean, we do have a wish spell.
Last emergencies. Maybe we can try and deal with it beforehand.
Professor M looks at you and says that, oh, you have witch spell. That's a rare spell to see nowadays.
Oh, I thought that was us talking as players. Sorry.
I didn't want to actually whisper. That was very difficult. It'd be difficult, and you might not hear me.
Okay.
That was meant to be among the group.
Well, I mean, if you were to... If you're in here, he can, like, join you, which he will, because he's has a... You know?
Oh, yeah.
So...
Can you hear me now? Hmm?
No, but, like, realistically...
Now no one can hear me.
Like, you're not, like, going off the side, or...
It's okay. He can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my talk of wish spell. Honestly, was a metagame talk.
Yeah.
Can I turn to him? And
Okay.
this is about to fucking die. All right. Can I turn to him and say, okay, we do want to help. We really do want to help because it seems like a way bigger thing. But we have to know what you're saying is the truth, and they're the crazy ones. This thing can read your minds. Oh, you can't see him anymore. This helmet on my head can read your mind.
They're creative ones. I think they just want to be free.
Well, I mean, at the cost of a lot of things, maybe.
You know.
This helmet on my head can read your mind. Do you mind if you just let this happen so I can verify what you're saying? Is it truth?
Roll perception with advantage.
Sure. Shit.
You need to beat this, which you do. It's like...
It's not very social.
Ozzy's drinking like this blue liquor. It's like, of course.
I want to use the helmet to read his mind and ask him, to the best of your memory, is everything you've said so far the absolute truth as you remember it?
He drinks another blue liquid. It's like, yes.
And does his mind match up with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I dig into his memories that he can't? Oh, he said he deleted them. Never mind.
But, you know, you can probably access what he had left or whatnot. Although you need to tell me what part you want to see, if you want to.
I want to see what... No, I mean the memories that, like, he says he doesn't remember anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask him if I can try and dig into what made him decide, or the moment he decided to turn and everything had to be trapped in.
He says that, I'm afraid that may not be a good idea. Any searches regarding of figuring out and deducing, that's the exact thing that I'm trying to avoid.
All right, a bit more specific. Is it just knowledge, or is it something that's actually here in the database?
I think it's best to keep it to your imagination, my dear.
So helpful. Thank you so much, man. I just need to know.
Welcome.
Can the knowledge be eliminated? That's why I'm trying to figure out if it's something that's physically here in the campus or if it's just in your minds.
He doesn't know, actually.
Alright, there's no way I can search his memories.
His surface thought, he actually doesn't know. And he, in his best
Well, it's not
ability, he thinks is good to keep it that way. His
Alright.
surface thought. All he's speaking to you.
Well, it's not surface, it's delving deeper in.
The surface thought he would think that, but I mean, if you want to delve in, so are you delving into that?
Well, that's what I was asking, if he can just let this thing go into his mind because it's a
He
DC.
said no. So, if you want to, you can force him, although he may not like it.
Oh, sorry. I thought the precision check meant that he was okay with it.
Persuasion means that you can read his mind, and he'll be okay with it. But you know, delving in is he will say no.
Okay, I meant to delve in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just an auto fail. Well, shit, how are we supposed to do it if we don't even know what it is? How can you keep everything? Even if you get the shield back up, it can just be broken again.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he says that I'm sure something that drains an entire nexus is not something that to be taken lightly. And usually they are quite rare phenomenon.
Wait, Nexus. Where
I
is
still
your
need someone.
Nexus?
To answer what the hell a nexus
In the
is.
center of the campus, there is our nexus, and it is connected to 3 other nexuses.
Which ones? Can you point them on a map?
He tells you that nexuses do change locations over time, and they may even change locations. But in my memory, and I'm gonna just mark it on the map.
Oh, so you're really close. Interesting.
And, well, it's connected to those 3, but the one that goes to the south is the outflow. The other 2 flows in from up, and one goes out. And I believe one of the ones that are coming from up is being a trouble. So this one or that one.
Oh, your Nexuses are different than what I'm accustomed to. Nexuses provide great power.
They are so
I know
great
of
power. They
2 separate ones far from where you pointed out.
there are nexuses everywhere. They generally provides quite a bit of, well, for wizards such as myself, inspirations for greatness.
Have you sent your golems over there to take a...
As I mentioned, I'm not really good at making new golems. Although I'm very good at making weapons for new golems. He's not the golem master at all. So,
Well,
So
I turned
is
to the
just-
party and I explained in a whisper to them, without saying the name of the location. I talk. I mentioned about the Nexus at Endless Nectar, without saying its location, as well as the Nexus at Black Den, without saying its location, about their unique powers and what I've seen. And I think that he may be talking about something similar, but each Nexus is different. So each one, these wizards, in their attempt to hide or gather knowledge, may have transformed these nexuses to their benefit of the university.
oh, those are the ones that I've never heard before. Where are they? I'm sure I was quite well aware of most of Nexus in the world.
Now, if you forgot them, you may have forgotten them for a reason.
Yeah, now you want your memory back?
Yes, very good point. No, I do not want them back. He stopped asking
Damn
questions
right.
about that. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's like all the
So wait,
yeah, he forgot it for a reason. Yeah.
I was having connection issues. Is the issue that one of the nexuses are down? Actually, no. I'll ask in character. I'll turn to this party. So is the issue one of the nexuses are down?
He nods and says that something could be very much happening, yes.
I know nexuses can be repurposed. If given the right arcana, I guess is the word, someone with evil or good intentions can change the purpose of a nexus. I've seen one turn a land completely pitch black, where you couldn't see the hand in front of your face, which that wasn't its intended purpose.
So Morbius,
Well,
you
can
know
call
what
me
has.
M.
Okay, you know what has to be done to fix the shield. If the shield goes back up for at least a good couple of years, knowledge will be kept safe.
Well, I hope it stays better for a couple of years. If the shield goes back up, I'm sure it will last at least several millennia.
And what exactly has to be done to make sure the shield goes back up?
As long as power is restored, even with the towers broken, the shield should slowly come back up. Although, if the tower can be fixed, then that'd be extra nice.
So it's just nexuses.
But restoring the destroyed tower is quite a difficult job. And
Why?
getting the power, well, you need quite a bit of knowledge to fix it, and I'd imagine one of the directors can fix it, but I sure have no tools of such.
And so if we go back to one of those professors and convince them to help us fix the tower,
He smiles and says that I'm sure they won't set their foots out with all the spiders crawling out. And
well, no, but convince them to help us get the knowledge that we can get there and fix the tower.
I suggest you keep them in there, not try to bring them out for new things. They may get different ideas.
All right. What are your guys' thoughts?
Kill this guy.
I still.
Run away.
And I actually, Zordred will bring the party into the room with the beds, and then close the door, leaving Professor M out in the center area.
Nowhere.
Professor M will be like opening the door and it's like, this is my.
We got to
bedroom."
talk this over, Professor M. Just can you give us a moment?
Yo, bitch, let me in.
Or is it? It's like fine. And he like walks away sadly, like looks back at you as he's walking away.
Thank you.
I still think this could be very dangerous and should not be ignored, but it's also way over our heads.
I
So
bring
maybe-
Biggie in with us, so we can communicate with Cast Crunch.
I think maybe we should get someone else to try and do
Yeah,
this.
it's if it becomes a big enough problem to threaten the world. I'm relatively new here, but ain't there like a council of wizards that could just wave their wands and fix the situation?
Is
Well,
there?
that depends also on
Honestly, the
perhaps
only
on
council of
what
wizards
side they're on.
the only council of wizards I know of will probably be more interested in the knowledge that they're trying to protect, and then
Hmm.
begin to experiment with it.
Based on my experience, yes.
Look, I'm gonna. Zordred, you already got my message, but I'm gonna be brutally honest. We got the cube. I think it's better if we just split. I know, it's the morally righteous thing to do. We should be good people to all, and this, that, and the other thing. But Leia's, was it Leia's or was it? Yeah, I'm talking to myself. It's Yay, I'm. K. It was either K or Polaris. It was either It was either K or Polaris.
Shit,
Okay,
man.
it was either you or you, but one of you started messing with the computers. Or
It was both of
those
us.
giant things are. You started messing with them, which I imagine is base level technology for these guys, and
Mhm.
screwed it up. I
Well,
don't
he
think
screwed
we
up.
have the knowledge for this.
I mean, yes. But that being said, my point wasn't we should deal with this because it's morally righteous. It's because this could be very dangerous, even if some super powerful heroes out there or wizards can stop this or something. We may die before that happens. I don't think we can deal with this, but we should definitely make some attempts to find someone who can instead of just ditching and then keeping it to ourselves.
Biggie, can you relate the stuff you've heard as you've been chugging down those potions to Cast Crunch?
Ah, what should I say?
explain to him about the shield, the nexus, the tower, the golems, and the reason Professor M's the way he is, and
Out of character, are you sure you want to tell him about the forbidden knowledge? He is a wizard.
No.
So
don't do that.
Are you sure you want to do this?
See, this is the problem. Even if there are people who can stop us, can we trust them to not kill us all?
well, that's the thing. We have to trust somebody if we're not going to do it ourselves.
I mean,
And here's
right
another-
now, I'm sorry for bringing this up again, but right now we do have wishes. And for our level, this is insanely powerful.
And here's another.
Are you
knowledge
saying we
yeah,
wish that the knowledge of the apocalyptic things that were mentioned, referenced in this area, are
Were
gone from
erased?
this realm of existence?
Because if we let it exist, it may outrank a wish, or there may be other wizards who get this knowledge who can also wish, and then this or wish does nothing. If someone as low as us can have wish spells, people way higher probably have some of their own. We have to stop this before it gets too big that no one can deal with it.
Okay, here's the bigger question. If we were to tell people what happened here, what's the likelihood of them believing us?
Not much.
Also, does anybody have this is off the topic, kind of, maybe. Could be related. Does anybody have the ability to identify what the hell this cube does?
I can identify. I don't think it will tell me everything about the cube.
First, okay.
Because it would be very ironic if this was the apocalyptic thing that they were talking about.
Okay.
While everyone's talking, I'm going to cast Identify on the cube.
Okay. You know this is a puzzle set, and it's
Mhm.
really hard to. You get the exactly same feeling as a cube of the previous ones, although you think this is much more difficult compared to the other one.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. It's just a puzzle
and-
cube.
Out of character though, if you solve the puzzle, there is something. But yeah,
Oh.
but it takes a lot of time, a long time.
Okay. Give it to players. He'll have it done in a week.
I'm gonna roll religion to see if I know the name of the god of magic, because I want to make a poignant remark.
Yeah, all gods in the standard pantheon of every single
D&D
campaign
stuff.
are allowed in my campaign, although they're not main gods in the native lands. So yeah, you can pick any of their name, god of magic.
Yeah, Leia's goes, and let's go on the hypothetical. Things go very screwy around here. What's stopping gods like Mystara from just anti-magic zoning this entire place? Honestly.
I mean, theoretically speaking, we could just wish that all God
Don't.
gets
Look.
put into the material plane.
Look, I'm gonna sound a lot like a mercenary here, but we got the thing we came here for. Let's just skedaddle.
I don't want to die later.
We're not gonna die later. And if it is,
It's
not
an
gonna be
apocalypse thing.
it's not gonna be by this. Besides, demons invade 20 ways from Sunday on every plane of existence.
I've
What's
never.
sealing up one little
been
portal
invaded.
gonna do in the grand scheme of things?
This portal is kind of close.
To give my thoughts, I have
I'm fine with
I'd
just
say at
leaving.
the very
here.
least let's just finish what we were sent here for. Then perhaps see what's going on with the Nexuses later on.
Or, and this is again a mercenary me speaking, if the Nexus has become so big of a problem that the clasping monkeys are involved, at least we get a fat payroll on top of it.
So if there's nexuses here and there's nexuses there, I'm sure we're going to come across many more nexuses, and as we expand our knowledge of these lands.
Assuming wizards even bother with them.
They're very magical.
Fair
One
enough,
of them will pretty much give you the restore cuts and bruises as if they were nothing. Much more powerful than these puny potions as I kind of jingle my little pouch of health potions.
Oh, whoop-de-doo, it's linked to high-level clerical magic. Who would have guessed?
And then, as I said, the other one was able to take an entire land that was permanently encased with sunlight and make it permanent darkness.
That's impressive.
They're powerful. Very powerful.
I see.
Why don't we just wish all the Nexus is gone?
No.
There's a very
Let's just
high
push the funnel,
likelihood. Okay, Zordred. Since you're expanded since your mind's a bit expanded right now, I can tell you this without having a dumb look on your face. If we were to do that, the Nexuses most likely affect the weave, aka the basis of all magic. So if we just wish all the Nexuses away, we're wishing all magic away. Which can we not?
No.
I
I
kind
don't have a
somewhat consist on
ounce of
magic.
magic in me, so I could care less.
I know you could care less, but I
And don't you
Dude,
have
I
your
can't-
magic imbued within you?
I mean, look, Zordred.
Just saying. It'll solve a lot of the world's problems.
Yeah, but
Well,
Let's
also
just remove the
create a
sun while
lot.
we're at it. Like,
He would also create many, many more.
Okay, there's much more need to have a mercenary back.
look, let's just before we get all crazy, because this is what I was afraid of. A simple wish would have turned into a world-altering wish. Let's just get back to the clasping monkey. Have a good night's rest, and maybe I don't know, kill some undead. I think that bounty's still up.
Yes, we could teleport back easy. And we could always teleport back here quickly. But I want to have some form of decision on how to proceed without just saying, let's see where it takes us.
because if we do that, we'll never do it.
Okay,
As
okay,
much-
this is me as a time, I think, as we have been doing this for a long time. Why don't we take a boat and we'll follow the boat? Yep. So the
But what are the votes? Because we haven't even decided on decisions.
okay, let's think of a possible option. So number one is tell me an option. Number one. Option number one.
Using the wish to get rid of the apocalyptic knowledge or whatever.
Okay.
I guess
that's
option one is
number
use
one
wish to fix
option. Any other options by someone else?
Pretend,
Oh,
try to get the headmaster status.
Okay, and three, other person?
Returning to monkey.
Okay, other person, last. Stellars?
I mean, I was basically going to say, do that, cash in the reward, then deal with the nexuses after we cash in the reward.
So return to monkey.
Yeah. Or alternatively, instead of actually, I was about to say might be a very bad idea, but instead of investigating ourselves after we cash in the reward, I guess see if there is anyone else who might be interested. But that, now that I think about that for more than 3 seconds, that could end very poorly.
Just start adding a shit ton of optional things to the end of it.
You should kill all the professors and then claim the whole campus for yourselves and nuke everywhere else. Have the shield up and nuke everywhere else. Yeah. Anyway,
That does not sound like a good idea at all.
Be the Clasping
Hey.
Monkeys headquarters.
give me the whisper of the options that you like. If you
I
really
don't
want
know.
to, sure, 5 and 6 are fine too. Give me a number, and I'll get the
Oh,
one
man,
with the.
I just thought of another option.
Okay.
But
Whisper me, don't type it. Yeah.
I was about to say like, so the other option that I might consider adding to the list is hunting down all of the spider golem things. Also, probably a very bad idea.
Okay, 8 is exploration. Yes.
God, we're getting a lot of options. Let's go to option 50, like all the way to 50.
I'm telling you, that's why I think
whatever.
it's.
Give me whisper
it's a
right
lot.
now. Go.
How do you?
Whisper. This is
Could I
DMB.
make
It's private
a
messaging.
intelligence check and get the DM to decide for me based
No.
off my intelligence check?
No, intelligence check says that you should kill everyone, including yourself. So, yeah. So, yeah.
I haven't even rolled yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't it fucking die?
Message me 1 to 8, whatever, and I'll get the top 2 result, and we'll vote once more, and that will be the final decision.
With so many options, they all might tie.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we have majority. Only 3 people have sent me stuff, so one more. Where's the last person? Okay. There's no tie. Majority vote have won the 3. So return to monkey and move on. All right. So given that's a group decision, yeah. So yeah, that's a group decision. You will get money and move on. So yeah.
We could technically teleport from this room, right? We just have to rip that scroll.
Teleport only works on the same plane of existence, and you know that this is demi-plane.
Some pocket dimension. Yeah.
So
But if we go back into the giant spider,
Yep, then you can.
will we just do that now?
What? Ace, what are you doing?
I drew too many cards, and this is the only way I know how to get rid of them.
The fuck?
I don't know if I need the delete from deck option.
I think you can click and drag your hand like outside of like a certain area and it deletes it.
Does that work? It doesn't seem to be working.
No, you must be doing it wrong. I don't know. I remember Googling how to get rid of the deck itself because it took me forever. And then Nani just does it on like a whim.
All right. Yep. So the group option is return to monkey and move on at the moment. So let's just say that 4 of you in character gathered around and discussed it, and there was some disagreement. Your character may not like this. However, you all say that that's probably the sensible thing at the moment, and decide to do it in character.
What a waste of health potions. You sure we can't kill him?
No, we gotta go back, man.
Yeah, I know. I'll just.
Can we just, at the end of the session, go back into the other room, rip the thing?
All right. So do you say goodbye to Professor Mobius? Professor M?
Sure. Bye, dude.
Oh, you say like goodbye. Are you sure you want no potion?
I'm good. Do you guys
We
want
are
potions?
absolutely
Actually, we can
sure.
sell them.
I grab as many as he's willing.
Oh, here, and he gives
Please
you
do.
15.
15?
I'm gonna put a few into my bag of holding.
Okay. Add any number less than 15.
And potions.
14.
10 it is.
Add blue. Blue Mobius potion.
Cool. I want to sell those.
Ooh.
Also, I say, Biggie, last chance.
Big
As-
E is gonna grab Bunch and yeah.
He's gonna
like,
chug them
having-
all.
Yeah, he's like, I was describing it. But yeah, Professor Ram, see you all out. I say goodbye.
So I guess we go to the teleporter circle.
Stay safe.
See ya later.
Right.
Or not.
This will only get us to a different pocket dimension, right? Or does this take us to the?
Take
plane.
us back to the station, which is on the prime material plane.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Then we go.
I know what that means now.
All right. So you.
Yeah. Also, give me my headband back.
To here.
No, I love being this intelligent.
I lent you that. Give me my headband back, Sir Orchard.
Oh, when we get back to the lands, to the monkeys,
Now.
please.
Now.
Fine.
Thank you.
Here's your godforsaken. Here's your headband.
So yeah, you're all out of the thing, and also you'll step in the center. It activates once more, and you're all teleported back here, and still see this giant thing exploded, and you're here.
And then we tear the scroll.
All right, and you all come back to the new Istro.
Woo.
And why don't you place your token there just to make sure that we know that you're there. And yeah, that's where we'll end the session though, probably given the time, as you guys all come back to New Istro.
Should we
Level
wait
up.
to level up or
Level up.
level up in the week?
Level up, right now, however you want. But yeah,
Alrighty.
how many session was it? Was it 4 session? I think it was.
3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
It was only 3.
good amount of intended duration. I like 4 session, so woo! You guys cracked the thing.
We arrived.
And figured out what was
We
going
did the
on.
puzzle. And then there was this one. So it was 3.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright. Sad that you didn't explore the rest of the campus. There was tons of weird steps. But you all return to the campus and we'll be reporting in. So we will talk about as you teleport in. Probably we will talk something about like Crash Crunch and whatnot at the beginning of next session. Either go to him or go to the Clasping Monkey. So that's next session at the beginning. We'll be starting off with that. And with that, thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. And yeah. If you have any feedbacks, let me know. You can tell me that I wanted to do the other thing. I get forced into 3, stuff like that. I know it's sad, but it's a group game. We don't want to split the party stuff. So,
Hey, I just enjoyed being able to relish in the explosion.
That was pretty awesome.
That's going to be an
awesome.
amazing phrase to transcribe.
It was like, blow!
You're drinking too. It's like drinking. The explosion.
Yeah.
Alcohol erupted
Yeah. I hope we all enjoy the session. Any feedback is welcome. If you like something, if you don't like something, let me know. And combat difficulty wise, I'll try to keep it relatively lower than it once used to be. So if it is too high again or something, then yell at me. Then I'll be like, oh,
I mean,
okay.
that was a pretty fair fight.
No,
It's
but
just
as you guys level
I,
up,
I, it just you heard my knee-jerk reaction to what? This thing's immune to the one thing I'm good at?
That
And then I Eldritch blasted
hey.
it to death.
hey, at least you didn't find out the hard way. At
Fireball,
least instead, it was my hellish rebuke that did that, and not
Yeah. Instead of a third level scorching ray.
right.
it heals for 50 damage. It's like, what? What just said?
Oh god, if I'd gotten the max damage roll, if I hadn't gone down in one hit, and instead like got a max damage roll with the hellish rebuke later on, Oh boy.
That would be, yeah. I mean, it just heals for 30. It's not that big of a deal if you think about it. Yeah, one more attack. Yeah.
Also, oh boy, I get take another.
But yes, thank you guys for playing.
Don't get another spell.
All of
What
this.
did you get?
And also, you guys level up. I mean, I would, have some difficulties balancing it again. So there will be time where you feel the encounter is too easy or too hard. Feel free to give me any feedbacks, and I'll just. So, yeah.
Alrighty, and now. Oh boy, now I have access to. Since we level up, that means I have access to 5th
Alright.
level spells now.
Nice.
Quick level
I'm
up.
taking a 5 on that die.
Yep. Take average, be a little lower than average.
Because that is a warlock hit die.
And that is exactly average.
I hate it when that happens.
Alrighty, let's see. So now my. Let's see. So that would be. Oh. Up to 70 maximum hit points then.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. What do I get?
I am rather squishy. But then again, I have spells that give me a buttload of temporary hit points, so I think I'll be just fine.
And I am. Okay, so I just get like. Okay, I just get another spell known and a new spell level. That works.
You learn spells.
Yep. Oh, do I also get a?
And you would have some
Okay, I
downtimes.
don't get any-
And technically, you teleported and didn't take a long rest yet, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah. So you went there and came back at the same day, night. So.
Yeah,
assuming we're
technically,
gonna-
I went ahead and just updated the sheet as if it was a long rest.
It won't be a long rest. Although if you want to just take long rest, that's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna start on a long rest.
Yeah. Hori will be very surprised and happy. He was his wishes so quick. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, technically, even though that was like a 4-session thing, it only took a day
Mm-hmm.
or half a day. We were like sent out on breakfast, came back by dinner.
Teleport.
You said we get downtimes. Oh, would we like is that downtime we can actually use?
3 months of downtime, I promise you guys. Although, if you want to just wrap it up in that case, would
I also
you
get
give it
another
to
invocation.
Crunch, the cube?
To look at, right?
If
So
you
we
want
get
to
the gold.
handle all of it, then yep, he said 1,000 gold for just looking at it, right? I believe.
Would we also
Yeah.
get the reward for Wait, no, we're doing grass crunch first.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
if
he
you
would
want to
look
give
at it
to
for
him,
1,000 gold, and then we
then-
return it to Clasping Monkeys for the actual reward for getting it.
Okay. And class and monkey reward was how much?
Was that 20 or
Check.
15?
I need to find it, which will be hard.
20,000
20,000.
divided by 4. So
Did somebody
5,000.
say 12 cantrips?
No, but that's an impressive number.
I know, right?
I have tree cantrips, so divide
Oh,
your
Take
number
a
by
tome?
4.
Wait, you didn't take a tome?
What?
Okay. So
At third level.
20,000.
At third level, you were able to choose the manifestation of your pact, and it was between blade,
I'm
tome,
not
and
the warlock.
chain.
Do you tell Crest Crunch that
Oh.
your reward was 20,000?
No.
No.
Well, he's already
no.
signed the contract.
Yeah, no, but he looks at you, so he give each of you 250 gold for looking at it. And he says that, interesting. Ah. I'll give you 10,000 for it, if you give it to me.
Surface level tots.
Wait,
Helm
what?
of telepathy. Is he trying to scam us?
Trying to scam us.
Or an insight check would
It's
work
a
too, I
hell of
guess.
telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Let's
It lets you choose a target, do tech tots at surface level. You can also dig deeper, and if you do have them targeted by the tech tots, you can then cast suggestion once per day. I believe, if I'm not wrong.
It is verbal and somatic though. Unless you're casting and walking into him, he would notice that you're doing something.
Oh.
I'm just gonna make an insight check.
Yeah, I want to make an insight too. What's your wisdom, actually?
Mine.
Yeah. But no,
I
that's
have-
metagaming. Never mind. I almost metagamed. My god.
My God.
It'd be worse than Hitler.
Okay, you notice
you
that
have
he's super excited about this as he's looking at it.
Mhm.
In his head, there's nothing but the love for shininess. He loves shininess.
He's not trying to cheap us out.
You think you can probably negotiate higher?
Well, I'll let the negotiation finish.
You're not going to be part of the negotiation?
No, I have other things I want to do with Crask, but I'll let this conversation go first.
I
10,000.
will.
Not even close to worth its price.
I nearly died. Twice.
Hmm?
Well, generally, the money for that is several hundred gold.
And you do know that many of the mercenary works are like 100 gold, 200 gold, and they do life risking works. So, he looks at you.
Oh, 50,000. How about that?
You don't understand where this was. You don't understand where it was guarded.
It's the first
In fact,
edition.
I don't think-
Cube of Classic.
Exactly in the book, and he like goes and brings up the book, and there's like a explanation.
I didn't say I don't think you know what it is. I said I don't think you knew where it was and how difficult it was to get.
Well, your friend over there kept sending me messages, so.
Wait to get the biggie.
Yeah, you heard the description of a giant-ass golem spider that one-shotted my friend to unconsciousness.
Yeah, what was
Why?
that runic thingy that you were looking for? There was like weird stuff.
The teleportation, it was a teleportation circle that led us to a mad professor that was addicted to all these sorts
Well, the
of
same stuff
oddities.
your imp is addicted to now.
We didn't get him
You're talking
addicted, I
over,
swear.
So, yeah, but yeah.
We had to pry this box from his hands.
He got himself into this.
Okay, so. Not 1,500? 15,000?
25,000 gold.
30.
No, shut up, Thordu. 25,000.
That's a lot of money.
50.
50 gold. Sold.
50,000. I didn't think I had to specify that. I may be stupider, but at least I know that much.
Let's see.
You know, I think it should be worth 30,000, but we'll go down 25,000 just to be fair.
Roll perception with advantage.
Ooh. I don't have the best.
It's like a
charisma.
salesman talk. It's actually 30,000. We'll just keep it.
What's that? 999, right?
Scratch is like, alright, I'll take it! I'll take it! This is very exciting.
Cool.
Alright.
Alrighty.
And he goes in and brings in a bunch of platinums.
Do you take jewels? Diamonds?
I'd prefer platinum, but if that's all you have, we'll take jewels.
Okay.
And he's start packing, and I'll say that you got let me check the price of the
Wait, it's 30,000, right?
No, 25,000.
Oh, okay.
We talked him into it by saying it should be 30,000.
Yeah, I'm giving.
All right.
Also, with Crash Cruncher's good mood, I'm gonna try to sell. I'm gonna point out, give him back Biggie, whose arms are filled with potion bottles. And I say, Biggie was able to hold on, get these, but I have more. Would you be interested? Biggie will vouch for me that these are very powerful and good potions.
I'm trying to remember which. I was the one who made the roll to like deduce that they were addictive, right?
Mhm.
I should warn all of you that they are quite powerfully addictive, so I would advise against using them yourselves.
I thought you said they increased intelligence.
They are just also powerfully addictive.
So a strong-minded Crash Crunch can avoid getting addicted to such potions.
Can I try for sample?
I give him a potion.
Okay. He drinks it, and his eye goes like, caffeine, yes. And,
Oh my god.
Not even cast identify what the fuck's wrong with him.
The first
He's like-
one's free.
Okay, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. How much?
Oh, these are very rare, hard to get. I only know of one dealer. I'd say
$1 million.
800 per bottle.
Let's see.
I'm tempted. So out of character, real quick, I'm just tempted to do something really stupid,
Yeah.
and that's try to undercut my own party member. I'm not going to.
But did you
Oh,
get
you're
bottles
It
too?
popped into my head, and I'm like, I'm not
Were
going
you
to.
gonna
do
try
this.
and outsell him by offering it for lower?
Maybe. Well, I wasn't
I'll offer
going
you these
to.
for 700.
I wasn't going to, but the idea popped into my head. I'm like, I'm not going to do this.
Honestly, if you did, Zordra would just wait it out until his stash is down and he's really desperate and already
Oh
really
my
addicted.
god.
Then he'd upcharge him for like 1,200 a pop.
He looks at you and is like,
But it's a potion. 800?
Yes. Potions that can heal you tremendously are worth more than that. And this increases your intelligence.
I suppose
Like-
so. How about if I buy many? Give me some discount.
Let's see. I don't have the headband anymore.
No, you still have it. I still have the Helm of Telepathy on.
Oh, I have the headband still?
I mean, I didn't attune to it, so I can just toss it back to you.
it should be, no, it's a 5,000 gold. It's not 1,500. You see? Yeah. It is a single diamond that is worth 5,000 gold.
Right, that's what I was confused by. The
Yes,
one.
there's a space
5,000.
for a reason, on purpose. Although I should have just wrote in 1 instead of, 1. But yeah. Yeah. So what does Zordra say?
Hey guys, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 800. When you put those together, what do you get?
I can. Do you want the headband back? You're still attuned to
Yes,
it.
please.
Okay, here you go.
11,200 is the total price. Bundling deal. I will give it to you for 10,500. In
Roll
essence, you
persuasion
get
check.
I already gave you one free, and it's pretty much giving you another one free.
Roll persuasion with advantage. Actually, no, just regular, because price is a little bit
Meh.
massive. Regular.
Can you help them?
It's like, maybe I'll wait for it.
He doesn't
Okay.
What if
Did
you
he
take
do his
inspiration?
contract when he junked the first one?
Me too, yes. He makes a con save.
Motherfucker!
He's not addicted.
What if you have inspiration, Zordred? Hmm?
Huh? I don't have any inspiration.
Inspiration
What
is
if
for
I-
your own, not there.
I thought we could use 2 inspiration to give it to someone else.
Oh yeah, you can. You can do that.
Yeah. Roll again, bitch.
Just straight up 20?
Well, that's the con save.
You can re-roll the persuasion.
Are you making him roll the con save again, or are you...
No. You get to
Persuasion.
roll persuasion again.
Okay. Because you could theoretically make him addicted.
I don't think I can give someone else disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh. See, persuasion.
Persuasion. Again.
Ka-chow! Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know why that didn't go through. Hold on, let me delete. I
Okay,
tied.
What do you say?
Did he already say he'd wait?
He does, but I'll say that as
I
you
say-
get the inspiration, you can say something again.
I say, well, you can wait, but I can't guarantee I'm going to have me forever. I'm trying to sell them. If you don't buy them now, I'll find another buyer in town.
I'm sure the townsfolk are not rich enough, but that thing is quite expensive.
And
Oh, true,
If you
but
want
I
to.
travel a lot.
all right, I'll say that we'll both roll again, and we'll see
Woohoo.
because it's tie.
Guidance. Excuse me.
Fine. Oh. Can I thought at this point it was too late. Can I
We're rolling
teleport
again.
and give guidance?
I'll say no.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Worth a try. All right,
All
here we
right,
go.
Let's do it.
Oh!
You know what? Gertrude is like,
This tastes good. Fine, but I don't have all the golds. How about I give you 5,000 now, and you get 5,000 later?
How long is later?
Later this week.
I give him half my collection. And wait, 5,000 now, 5,000 later. I tapped the headband. I said 10,500.
Fine, 5,500 later.
5,500 later, 5,000 now?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, out of my 14, I will give him 6.
all right. And yep.
I say you'll get the other half when you have the money.
And
I have
he's
my
like,
money.
All right. I guess I'll see you later.
Yeah.
and yeah. I think that wraps up the cross crunch encounter. Though I'll say that you guys quickly parted with him, unless you have anything else you want to do.
No, just get the money for the job.
All
And
right.
sell the gems to get the actual gold.
All right. If you want to sell the gem, I'll say that you need some time, but in your downtime, you can sell your gem and get it with some money.
Well,
And yeah.
for the sake of everyone else, can it be assumed that it's split out?
Yep.
Alright.
And that's I guess really it for the session. And after that, you guys are taking a long rest and fully leveling up. And Horo will be asking you why. I mean, what happened with the mission?
We got the cube.
He's like, okay, where is it?
Oh, right. I reach into the bag and pull out the cube.
So you sold the cube to the Cross Crunch.
Oh, shit. I forgot that.
Yep, you put it into the thing and nothing pops up.
I completely forgot.
Lost it.
I need the headband back.
We didn't quite lose it, per se.
It's in town.
Yes, it is.
So you lost it in town.
Crazy wizard has it up
We
in the
didn't
lighthouse.
lose it. We know where it is.
So long story short, we found a better contract for the Clasping Monkeys than that guy who wanted it.
Yes, let's say that.
He shakes his head and says, as a mercenary, the trust is vital, and you broke your contract willingly.
I take the blame. I'm the oldest of the group. It was my decision.
It is impressive that you got it in a day. But
Yeah, honestly, there were many more puzzles. If that guy wants some more, we could go back and easily grab some.
tell you, I believe it was specific puzzle.
Oh,
And
good.
Given that
Because I didn't
it
want
is
to go
with
back there.
him- Well, tell you what, get it back from Crunch, and I'll never tell clients anything, and everything will be resolved normally.
I have an idea, but give me a week.
He nods. All right. That shouldn't be too unreasonable for the client.
Actually, maybe more than a week. Give me 2 weeks, just in case.
Roll persuasion check.
God, me and my fucking persuasion tonight.
Ooh.
He nods and is like, all right, I'll wait for 2 weeks.
Thank you. Can't make any promises, but I have a plan. I hope it works out.
I hope so too. And that's horrid.
So let me guess. Now we're going to be trying to steal it back.
No, my plan is let him get addicted to those potions. He's going to be willing to do anything to get more. And then instead of getting the 5,000, I'm going to trade him the puzzle for the rest of
Ah, I see. My thought was like, okay, fuck it, let's just go back and buy it back from him.
A huge backfire, maybe, if he somehow is smart enough wizard to make his own potions. Then he becomes unstoppable.
Starts.
We'll see. I mean, it depends on if he uses the intelligence for
Good or
solving the puzzle or for making more potion.
And he probably still has that dagger.
Oh yeah, he has the dagger for sure.
Well, I mean, like, distracted by it. It hasn't been that long.
Mhm.
It's been half a day.
Quick question. What's my cut from the gold and platinum?
5,000. Wait.
It's 6,250.
In terms of, so have we cashed in the diamond yet?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay, so because it's 375 platinum from that bit of platinum, and then 1,250 gold from that bit of gold, and then it would theoretically be another 1,250 gold from after we've cashed in the diamond.
And is Georgia sharing the potion sale?
I was gonna give 1,500 to Kay out of a hunch that she somehow inspired me in negotiations.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, we'll accept it on the basis of that hunch.
And I believe Polaris, you had some potions sneaked in as well, right? You can
Yes.
sell them too. That's like a lot of money.
Or we can hold them
True.
hostage for even more potions for the cube. If it comes
I'm
to
going
it.
to do. That is what I am going to. That would not
You have
be
like
very.
10 potions.
I am conflicted because I feel like either way, this would not be very neutral good of me to do.
It's really good of you to do.
That assumes Crash Crunch is also good.
Crunches is neutral actually. So
Yeah. It's not evil to screw over a neutral person.
he's like,
That's not the word.
Oh, does Biggie goes back to Crash Crunch, right? He doesn't stick around with us.
oh, he's sticking around with you.
No, you told Biggie to go back.
Yeah.
And then we
joined
explained
back
his
'cause
medical
he's
condition.
addicted to the potions as well with his little can bottle.
They'll
So
be
they're
used
gonna
up
kill each
faster.
other. Maybe he'll quicken through Crash Crunch's stash
The Biggie
sooner
will
than.
stay with you, given that you have more contracts, so that if he gets money ready, then he will use him to tell you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so
God,
for that
Biggie.
reason, he's sticking around with you.
Well, I want to point out that technically speaking, Zordred's plan of that 2 weeks is in his head. He never actually said that out loud. Biggie never got word of that.
Yeah. And Biggie's addicted.
That's going to be
So
interesting.
the other thing. Okay, so what's the whole thing for getting? I heard something mentioned for like scrolls for cantrips, presumably to learn spells from. What's the whole deal for getting those?
Are you a wizard?
I am capable of learning spells off the wizard list technically because of the tome pact boon.
Do you have spell book?
Yes,
Let me see your class and.
warlock. It's pact of the tome.
Packed up the tome, you can learn ritual spells, right? And yeah, you should be able to buy ritual spells from CrossCrunch.
So yeah, oh shit, I can't. Oh right, it's just the rituals. I can't learn cantrips.
Rituals you can though. So.
All right. So much for encode thoughts, but not whatever. I have other options.
I'm a half hour past when I should have stopped. I got to go.
Okay.
I'll follow up in Discord chat and whatnot with anything else that needs to be said.
Yep.
But I posted a whole thing in Roll20 Nani about Biggie.
To spend your gold on your downtime if you want to, you will be given 3 months. So there's 12 weeks you have for your downtime. You can use them to shop and whatnot. If you're doing the shopping through the buying directly, there is a fee, 100 gold, and you can buy them directly, or you can do the old-fashioned rolling way, however you want. And see ya, Zordred. Do it in the summer.
I'll get with you about buying directly because I may buy it an item. I have the.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop off as well.
Yep. Buy items, guys, and have fun. Woo.
All right.
Can we
See y'all next week.
really buy? Go ahead 3 months to buy items, even though technically something's gonna happen within 2 weeks. Story-wise?
I can talk to Zordred because off the session too, because I think he just wants to do the convincing thingy. Although I don't think that will work really.
What the heck are the gauntlets of ogre power on this Saint
It's
Magic?
addiction, but it's not.
There
like
it is.
Bad addiction. So, yeah, I was gonna mention the addiction wears up after 1 week of not using it. You just get this advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Well, the idea isn't just to be like, haha, I'm going to make you trade the cube for something worthless. It's like, oh, we have all these potions which are worth something. So it's just a matter of making the potion seem worth.
For him, the knowledge is the most prized, as Sabani culture and the wizard being. So nothing is more valuable to him than the knowledge.
But what about potions that let you learn more knowledge?
It is pretty good, but it's consumable. It's a cube is permanent knowledge. So unless you bring up the artifact of the same kind, unlikely that he will trade. So if you bring something very very interesting, something like the golem core that you got.
Oh,
Let's say you bring
really?
Functioning version of that. An actual spider golem or something like that. Then you'd be like, oh my god, there's so much thing in there, and like, yeah, then he'd be willing to trade with that type of thing. But unless, you know, similar type of knowledge, no. Knowledge.
So
for
I do want
knowledge.
to actually directly buy two things.
Yes.
You're still using the same magical prices, right?
Multiply by a lot of numbers, but yes.
What would be the price if I wanted an Ioun Stone of Leadership and a Cloak of Protection?
Ion Stone of Leadership. Is that price by 6 plus 100 gold? And what else was it?
6 plus 100. Cloak of Protection.
Okay, Cloak of Protection. Cloak of Protection is 7,000 gold, specially modified. So the total will be, calculation will be 3,000. 3,000 multiplied by 6 plus 7,000 multiplied by 6 plus 100, which is plus this is the total required gold for you to buy both.
Jesus Christ.
The cloak by itself costs like 42,000, so that's the more expensive one, bumping up the price. The protection items.
Why times 6 though? I don't understand.
Because I
It's
recommend people for using the standard rule for buying items. Instead of buying it
To be fair, this isn't really the standard rule, it's a modified version.
It's almost standard. The rolling part? Rolling is pretty standard.
Well, the standard version allows you to actually specify an item to get. This is the modified version.
No, the
But
specify
the standard-
one allows it if DM likes it, and I don't, so it's still standard. Really, is like, if item is there, DM can still let you to buy it by including the stuffs in there, given DM's discretion. So it is 100% still standard.
Well, I mean, technically the wording is that if the DM allows it in the game,
Which I don't.
this should also be available.
So,
Not should they be allowed on the table to be gone.
yeah.
So the Ioun Stone is
Rule is written.
times 6
But yeah,
equals...
for homebrew items, I will put them into the table of your choice. So there's that. But yeah,
Oh boy. I'm really gonna have to go searching for these things via rolling. Oh boy. This
it's
is gonna
written
be-
my channel. If you magic item purchase under
Okay,
info.
3 months of shipping, 100 gold fee. Magic item price plus item price multiplier. This stuff's expensive.
Yep.
So, and plus 100.
Oh. But yeah.